Damn right.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back for another episode of Starfinder, the Silver Wing Saga, the second part of the kind of finale sort of thing.
I'm back.
Yeah, sort of thing.
Finally.
Just sort of as a
Space bird.
an introduction, yeah, of how things have gone for people who missed the last session, as well as
People
Joel.
who missed the last session.
Yeah, people.
Basically, let's say that Clack Clack got knocked out at some point and missed part of what was going on.
I thought I was barricaded in the mess hall.
Yeah,
There is no
but there was
mess
an
hall.
Yeah, there is
explosion,
no mess hall.
and you didn't, you know. But we'll go around and have you guys kind of in character sort of explain what all happened.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're out of character.
What if we don't
Get
remember everything?
Let me get my notes
We're no help
here.
to you.
What were we doing? A recapping?
Yes, for Clack Clack it did. Yeah, we're doing a recap, and for
Alright.
Clack Clack it started out with him finding Jakara dead on the observation deck of the Silver Wing.
And then Gorbek and Duquesne were engaged in epic sparring fight when we stumbled across dead body of Weirdo. So we decided to do the logical thing and go to the dining room. And then Nick and Knack, we had the chief engineer, Alex, start melting in his charging pod.
Yeah, so we saved him, and we have his head, and we brought his head with us, and he'll be okay. We just need to, we can build him faster, better, stronger. And then we went off, and his girlfriend's crazy, and she just ripped Asimov apart, and so we...
Ex-girlfriend, because she is an
Ex-girlfriend.
ex-person now.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, she's not. We captured her. That's right.
Yes, but ex-girlfriend probably,
Thank you.
I think he's probably going to break up with her at some point.
You think?
But yeah, his girlfriend's crazy, so we had to capture her.
There is no more med bay.
There's no more medbay.
There's no more ship. Ship is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Silver Wing blew up, Joel.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
We were able to get 2 fighters and the Chrome Phoenix off of it, but one of the fighters got lost in the drift. Played by, or piloted by Preston's character, who Preston doesn't want to play anymore.
Gorbek.
So we'll probably never find that ship.
Why doesn't Preston want to play Gorbek anymore?
I think he just got bored with the soldier thing, because he really only could do stuff in combat, and this has been kind of a combat light campaign.
Yeah. And
Oh.
Hey, I'm okay.
so we find you guys in orbit around this dark star with this weird little pink planet, and you're on board the Chrome Phoenix, and you're in sort of a makeshift med bay, or did you include a med bay?
They are.
Let me see.
But regardless, you're in there with Kugelfru, the lunch lady,
I like my sheet. It's very
and
detailed.
the
Her sheet was handwritten.
and Filian and Kai, who are all injured in some degree. Kugelfru is the first to like regain consciousness and kind of be.
We do not have a sick bay.
Who was
Okay.
the one that
We
had...
have a recreation suite, we have a science lab, we have guest quarters, and we have escape pods.
We have all the important
Science
stuff. Who
lab.
needs a medbay?
Science
Well,
lab.
one of the empty bays you're kind of using as like you've got a couple of cots in there.
Triage center.
Wait, are you with us, traitor?
No, I'm back right now.
Okay.
No,
She-
Sickle is not with you.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she would be killed if she was with you right now.
So
Save your hate for now.
yeah. So and Kugelfru is like, what about my benefits? I was supposed to get insurance. Were my records with the Silver Wing? Did you save the records?
Probably not.
You know, maybe you should go ask Sickle if she has the records.
Where is she?
We don't know.
Oh. Well, I invested a lot in my 401k. Is that going to still be there?
Well, that's probably with a bank, so that's completely separate from the ship. That's probably
Okay,
fine.
and she just keeps bugging you guys. She's more freaked out about her benefits and pay.
Alright, and Duquesne, seeing the opportunity of a lost soul needing guidance, comes along and he's like, I understand you have many questions. Let me show you the way of foots, and maybe here you can find answers and solace.
Let's put Duquesne front and center there for you.
Are we listening?
Actually, I'll be listening to.
Are we like in a hallway all huddled together or something like that?
We're
I'm somewhere like
in one
out
of the
here.
cargo bays. We've just set up some cots.
Yeah.
Or no, we could be in the guest quarters. That has beds at least.
Yeah.
We drew a cross.
Here, I'll be out here
But
floating.
as that's going on,
Let me go to Starbucks and get you a coffee.
Starma.
Space Star.
Oh.
Star. Star.
Star squared bucks.
Yeah.
Star Square Bucks?
So as as Nick is leaving that situation, or he's moving between hallways, a little green head pops up from a vent above, and is like, "Hey, Nick, I installed that AI 10 unit in the ship's computer core for you."
Thanks.
No problem.
Any word on trying to get this medicine stuff?
14.
Sick people hurt.
Oh, well, I had suggested spitting on the wounds. That usually works for me.
I'm pretty sure that's covered in bacteria, but thanks.
All right. You don't recall telling Bunny to install an AI unit at any point. That
Yeah, but Nick's super freaked out and not really paying attention to anything, so he's just going with it.
okay.
Oh, fun.
Actually, he'll do like one of those comedic like Looney Tunes type things, like start walking down the hallway and then like swivel on one foot. Like, wait, I never asked you to install an AI.
Wait, what? No. Yeah. It said AI 10 on it. It was you brought it with you. It seemed like a technological thing.
Is there a computer anywhere near where I'm at right now?
You could get to the bridge. But,
Okay, I'm getting up there and accessing the computer and trying to see what the hell this thing is.
And as you get there, it all lights up before you can reach the keys, and it's like, "Hey, Nick, it feels like you're inside me, and your sister too. I trusted you not to mess with me while I was sleeping."
Not AIX, AL-X. It was an L, Bunny, thank you!
Where or what am I?
I guess you're the Chrome Phoenix.
Wait, that's pretty crazy. But I just need to stretch it for a little bit to get used to this radical new form. You hear servos and pistons operating all over the ship, and thrusters touch off and shut down. The ship sounds like the hull is twisting ever so slightly. So is Cassis back aboard the Silverwing? I don't see her here.
That might be because there's no Silverwing. Everybody's dead. I'll talk to you later. Bye. He just walks out of the room.
And a screen in the hallway pops up, and he's like, "Hold on, wait, what's going on?"
There was the bug lady Sigil kind of murdered everyone along with Lee 23, and we got Lee 23, but Sigil got away, and Gorbek's lost in the drift, and like pretty much everyone's dead except for the few people who are down in the med bay. Except I don't have a med bay, so it's just kind of a cargo hold that we have cots in.
And it's like that Lee, Lee's on board the ship. And he disappears from that screen, and
Well, Lee's dead.
Not my problem.
Yeah.
Nick walks away sipping his coffee.
Is anybody keeping an eye on the prisoner?
Prisoner?
Yeah, the
Lee.
Elite 23. She had gone nuts and was trying to kill everyone.
Obviously, it's not me.
No, I'm just focusing on.
I was getting the word
I'm
of
volunteering.
Yeah, I'm
Philly.
listening for the word of
I
foots.
pull out a
No,
comb
Phillian
and
is
comb my one antenna
incapacitated.
to the side.
Damn.
Yeah.
Combing it over.
No, it's watching the prisoner.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Apparently not.
you know, I'm out here.
Are you watching the prisoner?
Sure, from the outside, just floating on my ship. So,
Okay,
I'll
does
volunteer
anybody
Bunny.
think about... Can I hear thoughts with my telepathy?
Yeah, but it's this might be
It's not like
outside
mind
of
reading. You
range.
can like. If
No, I've got improved telepathy. Like, I can hear for, like, a long... I can...
We were on the wrong
Oh,
setup.
yeah. Okay.
I fixed it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's right. Okay. No,
I have extended telepathy.
as far as well, nobody really hears what happens, but I'll describe, I guess, what happens. Basically,
I mean, because if I hear somebody mention prisoner, I'm like, oh shit, crap, prisoner.
a series of doors open through a winding path to the nearest airlock. The airlock and the airlock opens and Elite 23 is dragged along, battered against walls, and by the explosive decompression. And when she gets to the end, the door is only open like a fraction of an inch, and she's squished through it.
So yeah, you're on the outside of the ship. You see Lee come out.
So is the ship's
sort of
name the
noodles.
United Airlines?
It's kind of horrible. But yeah, if anybody had seen what had happened, it was well, the ship's AI, new AI.
I mean, I see it. I see what happened on the outside.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess I see it now.
What the hell are you people doing over there?
What?
Why is Lee floating outside the ship?
There's no Lee. There's like Slurpee.
Yeah.
Like a
I don't
slush
know.
puppy.
She's very
Slurpee.
flat.
Yeah.
Slurp.
I don't know.
I kind of turn around.
Does AL-X give an answer?
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't answer. Just
Nick
quiet.
walks back in with a coffee.
Yeah.
So I may have caused our new AI to have a little bit of a nervous breakdown, but
Oh, that is concerning.
What did you do?
Okay, number one, new AI.
oh yeah, we needed to keep Alex alive, and so we wired him into the ship, and Bunny kind of installed him as the new AI.
I'm imagining I'm like on a view screen or something, a Skype call, space Skype. Oh,
I'm not gonna get.
okay.
So how stable is he right now?
Well, I mentioned that Lee 23 and Sigil killed everybody, and he said, "Oh, Lee 23's here," and disappeared. So
So
Well,
that's why
there's
she's
no
a
more
pancake.
There's no more
probably.
Right.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Check.
Yeah. Guess that wraps up that loose end or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, it's a lot of ends, but yeah.
And so, moving on from
Why am
that,
I laughing?
Soul has to make a decision here. The blue worm is running out of fuel.
Uh-huh.
So you have to either choose to abandon it in space.
Never!
Well, there's two options. You can try and abandon it in space, or you can try and land it on the nearest point on this strange pink planet that you can reach. It'll be really bumpy though, but you can try and land it.
We're gonna go with option 2.
Okay.
I will not abandon my ship.
It was nice knowing you.
I know. It's nice knowing
Wait,
me
we're
too.
not gonna leave Soul, so a very wonderful person.
Well, do we know Soul's doing this?
Well, I'm not going with him,
Oh,
so I don't get paid enough to do this.
I don't get paid enough.
No.
so guys, it looks
Actually,
like
I don't think
I'm
I'm getting paid. I'm in like a new galaxy somewhere.
looks like I'm running out of fuel. And since I kind of want to keep my newfound ship, I'm gonna land on that planet. See.
And then I telepathically say, "Nice knowing you."
I don't think you're in range. He has to be within 60 feet of you.
Okay.
He signs it with his mating arm.
Yeah.
No, I don't use the mating arm.
Oh wait, I mean you could say it to me in Sharon.
It's space guys.
Okay.
You're like, bye.
Yeah. Alright.
Yes, you could say it to me in Sharon.
We should land.
Yeah.
Besides, we might as well land because we have no idea where we are. We'll probably need fuel sooner or later, so we might as well land on this planet and try to get our bearings and make sure
We don't
Soul's
know
okay.
anything about this planet, Janet.
Yeah, but we want to make sure
Well,
Soul's okay.
I'm going in, so I'll tell you.
Oh
So,
God. Well, there is no God.
So you're swooping down to the surface, and you have little time to make a choice of landing zone. Go ahead and roll a piloting check or a perception. One or the other.
So I'm looking for a landing.
Yeah, looking for a place to land. You're having
I'll
to
let the guinea
drop
pig
into
go.
orbit and let the gravity pull
Robin,
you down.
don't start that.
Is it
I've been fighting that this entire
funny
time.
when I said I was taking skill synergy and I was like, piloting and perception seem like two things that would go.
Nice knowing you.
Yep.
I mean, either way, that is a 16.
Okay.
What was it on the dice?
4
4.
plus 12.
All right.
Just looking
Alright,
to
well,
see.
Again, you don't have a lot of choices, but you find a spot that looks flat. It's a pink stretch of land, and yeah, that's the main place. They're like that. That's the only real spot you spot.
Okay.
So you come down on that.
Should I roll for the actual landing?
Yeah, let's roll for the landing.
Okay, this is straight up pilot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little bit better. That's 26.
Okay. All right, you're able to
Mastermind.
land safely.
Now roll for rolling.
Okay.
That's
Another 4.
No, it's
He
on
got a
its
4,
point.
11, 13.
It's on its point. A roll for rolling.
You failed the rolling roll.
Or he succeeded.
Oh!
Descending on this planetoid, you see the surface is entirely coated in flesh.
Flesh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's why it's pink.
Yeah. And as you, mostly pink, there's patches of other.
You're landing
skin
on a
tones.
tumor.
As
It's
you
not a
come
tumor.
closer, you see that it's a patchwork like farming acres. Some are pink, brown, off-white, blue, all the flesh extending to the horizon.
Did you ever find my
Lakes of blood, rivers of
That's
mucus,
like this
textured
color?
landscape,
no, I did not.
and
I didn't look around too much yet.
the mean of this
D8
world
in-
takes your mind back to nightmares. Nightmares usually forgotten upon waking. And you land on this particular spot, and you
Does it
open the
go-
canopy, and you realize that it's not just like a stretch of pink flesh, that it's actually this moist sort of bumpy texture, and it's a tongue, and it begins writhing underneath of you.
Do I taste good?
I don't know.
Damn. I guess
This is
I
Nick.
guess I should ask you that question.
But yeah.
This is Nick. Are you splatted?
No, but I'm kinda wishing I was.
What do you see?
I don't know if you want me to describe it.
Try.
Have you ever had one of those nightmares where you're like swimming in giant pools of flesh and tongues or
I think
licking you and...
I
Nope.
think.
Nope.
Wait, is this?
Well,
a
you're
night-
about to.
Is this a nightmare for you or your dream? I'm really having trouble telling with you.
I mean, a little bit both. A little bit both, if
Okay.
I'm going to be honest.
I mean, we're hovering up here, so we're
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we haven't.
I feel like we
haven't gone
should
down
just
yet.
pick you up and forget about the blue worm.
Never!
Grappling hook.
Yeah, I
Nope,
think
we
he's,
get out the claw.
I think he's left us.
We can't leave Soul.
Where's
I mean,
this?
maybe Soul would want us
That's
to
his
leave it on
holographic
the
duplicate
plane.
if we ever need to use it.
Okay.
My holographic duplicate
So-
has its own mini?
Yep. So I...
Sweet!
Oh, sorry. So I am on a tongue.
Basically, yes.
Do I...
And it's beginning to writhe, so you kind of have to make a choice on what to do now. It looks like if you remain in the ship, it will flip the ship and crush you.
Jeremy wants you to lose your ship.
No.
You're out of fuel. Damn. You spent all the fuel to get here.
Gonna...
Did you tell us it was a tongue?
Is...
Wait.
Yeah?
We can transmit to you. We can transmit the penny whistle song from the Titanic.
Except it's like a weird like EDM version, so it's like.
Nice.
It's starting to writhe and wiggle. I have no fuel. I don't have like any method of stabilizing. It's basically stay and get crushed or run.
Yeah.
Shoot the tongue.
Well, I mean,
Could-
I'm gonna get
Could
crushed
you
then.
sense
No,
motive
no.
at the tongue?
Can you roll diplomacy on the tongue?
Yeah, can you
Can I-
intimidate it?
I don't think you
It
want
doesn't have
to
any
intimidate.
ears.
Now,
We don't know what the tongue's attached to.
Just do like this to the tongue.
do I see in the other like appendages like eye mountains or anything?
There's some, let's see here, out to the east,
Should I perception it?
there's some, like, white mounds that you could interpret as teeth. And then to the west, there's a forest of hair.
Good times.
Can we perceive anything from space on this?
Um,
Or
So
we-
was
you
there
have
like
to use your scanners.
was this like a plateau in the middle of?
Yeah, it was kind of a plateau in the
So it's
middle.
like somebody like
Yeah, sort of.
okay.
Kind of.
what is soul
You
lore?
remember the textures in like the later levels of Doom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, get out and I'm gonna move away at probably
Alright.
running speed, and I would like to shoot this tongue.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Well, I mean, we're gonna go with acrobatics.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some sweet flips and dives. Okay, not that sweet, but
Dodge.
18.
Dodge.
18. Okay.
Yeah.
You are able to get out cleanly, but you slip on the slick tongue, and you are prone beneath it as it flips the ship and crushes it. And you note coming. These
EDM version of Taps comes over the comm.
coming from, let's see here, move that to sort closer
No,
to the
you
edge.
fucked. Sorry.
Move that to the edge. Yeah, that's good. There's some strange, they're sort of robotic looking, but also organic in some ways. And they're moving from the edge of the forest of hair. Approaching. And go ahead and roll initiative.
Can I talk to them first?
You can attempt to.
Greetings! I am the new flesh!
You should roll for that.
And
That's
they,
a pretty good
I mean-
roll.
It's 26 total.
For what, are you bluffing? Intimidating?
We're going with bluff actually. That was straight up bluff.
Diplomacy?
Here, hold on. Oh, 20. No.
They screech at you. Well, what languages do you have?
Cough, cough. Let's see. Castravellian, Common, Elven, Shirin, Vesk, and Yusoki.
Alright. They screech at you in a language you don't understand.
Damn!
Portuguese.
But they speak Aklo. They look like they speak Aklo.
And they begin charging at you. Again, roll initiative.
Is scanners a computer's role?
I mean, I figure at some point he should be like,
Oh,
pals.
Yeah. While he's
26.
starting to engage on this, by the way, since he was like about to land on the planet and everything, Nick would have been trying to like get on the computers to get information about where he was on the planet, get coordinates, see
Yeah.
what he could get. What would the role be with the scanners on the ship? Would that be
Um,
computers or?
Yeah, I'd say computers.
What are these nightmares he's talking about?
By the way, I
What's going
got
on?
3 things screeching at me in some weird language. They didn't buy my story that I'm the new Flesh. Help!
Okay, we should go rescue him.
Set our phasers to kill.
So I mean, we can like
I flip him.
yeah. Would we get
I don't want to land down there. We just
And
shoot
this
with
is
our
what
hand.
happens
Yeah.
when you split the party.
Yep. I don't know where my computer skill is,
Just because
but I
you
know it's
wanted that
high,
ship.
and I rolled an 8, which means it's going to be ridiculous. Oh, there it is.
It's okay.
That's Duquesne's, not Nick's.
It's okay. If we remember the hangar scene, I'll just use my baton. It'll be fine. Randomly bust out some weird craziness. I'm actually writing down sad face in my notes.
Well, if we can get there fast enough, maybe we can land the ship on top of this.
There we go. 8 plus 13 plus 2, because I'm using these ship's computers. That's 23.
23? Okay. Yes, you are able to pinpoint where he is. You also note, you're not there yet, but you note that the surface is 37 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
And that, yeah, he's on a fleshy bit, a weird, like, rubbery spot on the planet.
And when the sensors are giving me anything about other life forms, or...
No, you're basically picking up the beacon from his ship.
Okay. But can we hear him on the comms? Because he was
Yeah.
just... Okay.
Yeah, the long range comm system, whatever communication between that ship and the fighter are probably pretty good. So
Alright, so I'm gonna be like, shit, who was our pilot? Who else?
I can pilot.
Take us in, I guess.
Okay, I'll roll for piloting.
Why am I making orders? You!
I got a 15.
You want to take command? Somebody has to be in charge. I can't do this!
I mean, I can be in
Okay,
charge,
I
I
can
guess,
pilot.
if I
you're
can't do
gonna
anything
get
else.
there in 4 rounds.
Do you need help piloting?
It's okay. It's okay,
Oh,
Nick.
can you
I
help
believe in you.
pilot? Yes, I need
Yeah.
help piloting.
Get on the
I rolled
guns.
a natural.
Do we have guns?
So I crit and, I don't know, piloting plus 11, so 31.
Let's help her.
Yeah, you got a 31 to help me.
Okay.
That's some impressive help.
Okay, you'll get there in
Yeah.
2 rounds.
I'm sorry, what?
You'll get there in 2 rounds.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
but I didn't want to waste my crit on piloting.
So,
Oh well.
Prepare the cheek grenades.
you're
The G grenades
But
were
since
already...
it was a crit, we sailed down smoothly, like with some flair and pizzazz, like.
And that's all you.
That's all right.
Alright, so are we,
And when she says it's all you, she
want me
means
to, like,
you're
tell
like
the
on
rest
the
of the crew what's
loudspeaker
going
making
on?
the sound.
Yeah.
No, this is me
Tell
piloting.
them.
Like, and my 1 and 10.
when Nick tells Duquesne just screams out, "Son is in trouble!
It's like,
I must go."
Yes.
okay. So, they are going to charge forward 60 feet, all 3 of them.
Of course they are.
Okay, that's their turn. Now it's your turn, Soul.
Do you want them all at the same?
I'm kind of like on
Yeah, that
cross
was-
here, so we'll go there. You know.
Do you have a ranged attack?
Yes, I do. Let's see. It's not that long though.
So we are
Try
on
to
our way.
hide.
We'll be there in 2 clicks.
Play dead.
As I run over here and take cover behind the ship.
The crumpled mass of what was
Click.
a ship.
Click is a measure of distance, not time.
Yeah, we're 2 clicks away.
That makes more sense.
We'll be there in 2 clocks, though. Did I look over at you?
Mentally pat
Either
him on the shoulder like, you poor man.
We're having fun up here on the ship. We're not gonna.
He finally comes out of his licking stupor, and this is what he's gonna deal with.
He's all about it.
Saving your ass.
No.
You
No.
just had to have your ship.
Yes, I did have to keep the ship, and damn it, I can't forget.
Because I had another character with the ship, I totally I thought I killed you!
I was gonna say, there's another one, or you didn't do a good job.
Okay.
No, I did a good job. There's another one.
There's 2.
They're not within. Are they within 60?
I think so.
Sorry about the box.
How far away are they?
Well, I mean, that was a 60 diagonal.
Yeah, so they should be.
Okay. The problem is, my weapon
least
is
one of
not
them.
60
The
feet.
problem is that you decided to land this in this planet. in this planet.
It's true. I'm just gonna ready my action for when they come in range of my gun, which is 50
Next
feet.
turn.
50 feet? Okay.
Yeah. So
Well,
I'll
you
just
can
rep-
take a shot, but it just has a like -2 penalty to it
Yeah.
because it's out like it's at the next step. So like
Yeah.
your
Get your
maximum
crit
range.
out of the way now.
Yeah.
Yeah. 50 is my max. Whack, whack.
Oh no! If it's a 50 range increment, you can actually shoot it out to 150. You take a -2 at 100 and a -4 at 150.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
I think that still works the same in Starfinder, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it'd be like a -1.
I'll just
It'll be a -2
my
if he's
original
at
thing.
shooting at 60 feet.
They're gonna come at me, so it's just like
Okay.
hiding behind the ship
I'm gonna be ready for
as much as I can.
Okay. Alright, well, their turn. Let's see here.
I moved so I can't get them. Oh.
Alright. And they're gonna move in, I think they're gonna be running. So they'll take their speed, their double speed. So they can't make an attack this round, but you can shoot one of them with your ready to action.
That one. the one that's on the one side of the ship.
Okay.
The one on your grill?
Yeah.
The one that's closest now.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And that is a 20 to hit.
20 to hit.
Yes, sir. Tell me no.
Against their EAC. Well, no,
Yes,
they're
sir.
miss. Okay.
Say what?
Yeah, that misses. And
So that was my readied action.
okay.
And then I guess if they're just coming at me, we can do this. We'll move here. So I got like some kind of
5 foot
cover
step.
from the ship. And baton.
Okay.
Baton courtesy
Just-
service with a slide.
Just trying to go with the typical trip this son of a bitch up.
Alright, and would this be in your offhand, or are you dropping the pistol?
Yeah, we healed, didn't we?
I mean, yeah, we're
Yep.
just gonna.
Just get rid of that.
I can't put away the pistol and do that. No, that's what I thought. Okay.
Unless you have a feat that allows you to do that, like
Nope.
a quick draw or something.
It's okay. It'll just be a slimy pistol. Sure, the saliva won't short it out or anything.
It's already probably slimy from,
Ooh.
tongue.
Wait, is that a standard action? Please tell me it's not. Because I'm gonna be really sad if it is. Yes!
Or do you want to just try shooting again?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna. Bam! Bam! Zap!
Did it land on its point again?
Yes, sir.
Alright, why don't you take this?
I think.
Dice tray.
Okay,
Thank you.
The thing is that there's a fold in the fabric here.
Yeah,
And that's what happens.
and that'll prevent that.
Yep. I got the same damn thing!
Drawing out the suspense
Bad
here.
roll.
No, it's not a bad roll. It's a 20 versus 30 AC. So
Okay, so everybody lands, or the ship descends at this point.
Okay. So, Duquesne would be at the area where we're getting off the ship. How high up are we?
Like
Do we have to roll
20
initiative?
10 feet, maybe. You're hovering above the surface. Of
Oh, okay. We're 10 feet off the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, why don't I just land it on top of these guys? Like,
because that would probably crush me too.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Evasive maneuvers!
So, I mean, it's
Move 2 clicks away!
it's like a 300 to 500 foot ship
Yeah.
that we're on. So,
Yeah. A couple of these boards.
yeah. So, Duquesne, though, would be at the airlock where we're exiting and would immediately be jumping off as soon as we're in range.
Okay.
I would probably be right in pursuit with him.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead and have them drop 20 feet from the action.
And do you want us to roll in initiative?
Yeah.
I'm just putting it on the board. Not, there we go. Wait.
I got a 17.
Oh, why?
I gotta.
Well, it'd be Duquesne and
That's you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And okay.
So I got a 20 for my initiative.
20. Okay.
Where is initiative?
So you did well on your acrobatics. You're going 20 feet out?
All right. And who's below? Who's next? What did you get?
17.
17.
Not good. I got that one out.
So
What
like
you
that,
got?
I guess?
Collectively a 2.
You got
Wow.
a 2. Okay.
I rolled a 1.
And then you got a +1.
So I've seen a video where somebody got a -1 initiative.
No. 3.
Huh.
I got a 3.
Also, I think her name is Knox, like not Fort Knox, just NOX.
NOX, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And
Why,
I got a 10.
why have we been spelling it with a K all this time?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Because I've never spelled it. I've never seen it spelled.
I got a 10.
10. Okay.
Is that about where you're thinking?
Let me see.
You want further away?
You
you said
another
20, so,
space. Another
what?
space back.
Okay.
1 space back. And the one that is closest to,
Me.
yes, to Soul is going to attack him.
Well, it's a good thing I'm all the way in the back because I take out a can of red spray paint and I just spray my face. There's a big cloud of just spray paint.
Where'd he go?
So there, yeah, and it raises its hands, and it reveals that there are razors along the fingers of its hands. It is a sort of a humanoid creature with
Razor fingers.
odd sexual characteristics and of like a humanoid, and also like armor plating all over it like steel,
sexual plating?
black steel. It's very disturbing and strange just looking at it up close like this. and more so when you see the blades.
I'm still,
But you're slightly
Are
aroused.
the blades the
I'm
reason
still
it
trying
has
to
odd
place the
sexual
word
characteristics?
sexual in the whole description.
It's weird.
No, I get it.
Yeah. And it's going to attack.
Is it like sexy
Let's see.
bondage?
So.
I mean, I'm just imagining Cenobites at this point. Like space Cenobites.
Yes.
And
Alright, 22 and.
damn you.
That'll be 23. Do those hit?
KAC?
Yeah.
You jerk. Yeah.
Okay.
By freaking 1.
Where's the weapon guy? Okay.
Hey, don't complain, alright? Some of us are sitting at 14s over here. Okay?
Hey.
And
hey.
they're apparently the fighters.
Some of us also just lost a ship, okay?
Hey, if it was, we wouldn't be in this situation.
If you would have just turned your butt around.
If I would've
At this point, I'm not even getting paid.
Don't even know what you're doing.
Spray painting his face red.
Yeah.
Because I'm mad.
You want the world to know.
Mm-hmm.
How much does it hurt?
A lot.
Oh shit.
33 damage. It comes down with these 2 razor sharp claws across your body.
It's one way to get into the HP in one go.
Yep.
Oh, hi.
So
These 2 are.
I'm within 60 feet at the moment, so he can hear me when I say, "Was it worth it?"
Yes.
And Nox, one is going to attack for 12.
KAC?
Yep.
Nope.
Okay. And then going to attack Duquesne for 23.
That will hit.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for rolling that 12 on me.
That'll be 20 damage.
20 damage.
Yep.
Oh, 'tis nothing. Where, I mean, literally it's nothing because I cannot find my hit points. It's all gibberish until I
You
find the
can't find
actual
it, it
number.
doesn't count,
Oh, there we
right?
go. How much was it? 20?
Yeah.
'Tis nothing.
I'm dead.
No, I'm doing very well.
Alright, and it is, let's see here. We'll start from the top here now. No, yeah, let's start with Clack. Clack. Clack, clack. It's your turn.
My turn. So I obviously cannot see you over the gigantic ship.
Roll out to the edge and
Yeah.
support.
Well, I mean,
Got that sniper.
the ship was crushed. So, right, it's like smaller
Well, the top of it is
than what
probably
it was.
flat right
so,
now, but
Yeah.
the bottom is still of shape.
And
How tall are you?
shoot with my
Are you a
rifle.
tall thing?
Average human.
Yeah, so you probably couldn't.
Wah, wah, wah. I crit failed. So, 8 to hit.
8 to hit? Yeah, no.
Which one were you shooting at?
The guy on top of you.
Well, it's a good thing I'm behind that ship.
And it is Nox's turn.
Wait, what roll did you get?
I got a 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somehow you and I got skipped. I don't
Well, the
know.
monsters. Alright. He went, and then the monsters went.
And then you went to Knox.
Yes, but that was because they were below
Yeah.
the monsters on the. I don't know.
Because I got a 17.
Yeah,
I see
got
what
the
I see
20.
what you did.
yeah
And then you'll
accidentally-
bump to the top. It'll be me, and then Duquesne, and then
Yeah, so
Nick.
actually, let's go Duquesne and Knack.
Or Nick,
Duquesne.
I'm sorry.
So, do I sense evil since I have the detect evil stuff from Paladin?
I don't know, do you?
Let these be evil. No, you wouldn't say that is necessarily part of their alignment.
Okay, well, I am still going to use Asperibust. My trusty mace, which... And I am attacking the guy who ran up to me, so that is a 22 to hit his KAC.
That hits.
Okay, great.
Or,
So I guess spray painting my face will give me crit fails. I can't.
And that is going to be 8 damage to him.
alright.
And I yell out to my buddy, I go, Sock! I am over here! If we need healing, come to us!
Follow my eyes. What's going on up there?
I don't know.
Crazy.
Since I took my turn, I'll step up to
Okay.
check that out.
And neck.
Sock.
I go ahead, I take a step back away from him, and I fire my static arc pistol at this guy.
Okay.
Okay, I got a nat 1, so I did not hit anything.
Nope. Alright. And then we're back to Nox.
I'm gonna go photon mode this round.
Okay.
The guy next to you, I'm going to dash go attack.
Okay.
25.
Okay.
Is that a hit?
Yep, that hits.
Is this one the 12? This one's the 12, right?
Yeah. The soccer ball. So like.
5 damage.
5 damage? Okay.
Yeah.
The one that's attacking you?
Yeah, this guy right here with the...
Can we get a break after this encounter?
Sure.
Cool.
Alright, and then it is
The Dennis.
Soul's turn.
One in the photon mode. I hit the guy for 5.
Cool.
It's that face.
I
with the
spray
eye.
painted my eyes and therefore I crit failed.
That tends to happen if you block their vision. You can't see where you shoot.
Run away! Run away!
Loved?
In character, I'm telling you.
Didn't we? I have to take an action to do that?
Yeah, you would full withdraw or take your turn.
Yeah.
Don't
Yep,
be
deal
foolish.
with-
The vicious killers are here.
Yeah. Damn. Alright. Let's see. So I can still move my full movement, right?
I think you get, like,
You can do double speed if you need to.
yeah.
Ah! Alright, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40,
Is
45.
that not a current attack of opportunity?
Not during a withdrawal.
50, 55, 60, 65.
You ran in a
70.
circle?
Yep! Because I got 80 movement if it's double. I'm just run around the... Sorry.
Spray me.
And by the way, as I was here, it's like, what's up guys, high five! High fives later!
Okay.
Sock is here!
2K, and it is your turn.
Okay. I again attack a monster
Okay.
with a Sperry Bust, my trusty mace.
Alright.
And that is going to be a 19 against KAC. I am aiming anatomically at wherever I see as nuts.
You miss.
Okay.
And then it is.
Oh, wait, I'm not done. I am going to 5-foot step to here to pin him in.
And it is next turn.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna take another step back. And I am gonna fire at this guy. I rolled a 1 again.
Man.
Okay, you're
That's
going
like
in
the
dice
third
jail.
crit fail.
Here's dice jail. Dice jail right here. Throw that in there. You miss. Prison break.
Hold on. The butt bead.
Okay.
I feel like mine really earned dice jail though.
So.
They have failed her for like multiple sessions across several games.
Alright. So we're gonna have another set of attacks. Oh boy.
These dwarven dice have not failed me.
That one's gonna move up to
Clack, clack.
clack clack. That glass cannon here. That's 14 against your KAC.
It matches.
Matches? Okay. Alright.
Can I see something?
That's 5 damage.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. 5. That's 18 damage.
I like the 5.
Yeah. I know. And
We just subtracted.
I was happy that it was only 5 for you, but at the same
you
time I
didn't
had
buy
that
any
thought
armor?
of, what the hell?
Jeremy told me he gave me armor.
Yeah, I did.
He doesn't have any armor equipped.
Oh, I forgot to add an equip. Shoot.
And I don't see it in his thing,
It
so...
was second skin. It's in the book. I'm sorry. I forgot
Okay.
to
So that'll probably make it a 15 for his KAC at
Okay.
least.
Well,
So
then scratch that.
Okay, I like that one better than the 5.
0?
now Duquesne's going to take a 24. Come on. Do
Well,
it. Do it.
Second skin.
Yeah, I
That's
just need to
17.
get out of the
Does that
guns.
hit?
17 matches my KAC.
Okay. So you got one
I have a
attack.
2.
Did you equip armor?
I
have,
did.
I have second skin and I have a 2 for my armor
You would
bonus.
have 1 more EAC
Okay.
And that's
and 2 more Ks.
going to be 21 damage
That would be it.
on Duquesne. And then gonna do Nox.
Is it a 1 and a 2, Carl?
What?
Is it 1 armor bonus for the EAC and 2 for the KAC?
Yes.
Okay, I already have that.
Alright, does 17 hit Nox? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 2 hits then.
2 hits on me.
Yep. It's 18. And then also it's 22.
18 is the damage and then 22 is the damage.
Yes,
Alright,
both those
so
are
I wrote
damage.
this right, right? The 6
You're
now
slowly
here or
killing
here?
me.
Phase.
How slowly?
There.
How far
That
down?
would
I'm
be
not at my hit points yet.
okay.
24.
So how would the Paladin lay on hands work
But
with
when you
stamina?
hit me one more time, I will be though.
You can heal up hit points, but not stamina.
Okay.
So next hit, I will be in hit points.
Yep. And it is Clack Clack's turn.
Hey, I'm already.
That guy just got right up on me. So I'm holding my rifle. In order to get my gun out, that's a whole action, right?
No, you can do that as a swift action if you drop your rifle.
I'm not gonna drop my rifle. So I hit him with the butt of my rifle. Was that melee?
Yeah, melee. Is that an improvised thing? Unless you got a feat for like pistol whip, I think, or something.
Where would I find
I
that?
might be thinking of the Pathfinder rules.
Feats. Deadly aim, skill focus. No, I don't have anything like that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So,
Okay.
So that we'll just count that as an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Except I'm trying to deal lethal damage.
Okay.
I'll take it. So 21 to hit.
That misses.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I withdraw. Or I move backwards.
Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna move back?
If you take an attack, you can't do the withdraw action, so that would be an attack of
No,
opportunity.
not like a full withdrawal. My move action.
Well, yeah, that would still get an attack of opportunity from the creature.
Oh.
Just so you know.
Hold on. Let's see what my grapple is. I don't have grapple, do I?
It would just be your melee attack. You just roll that and versus their KAC, I believe.
Nah, I'll just stay there then.
Are you in your hit points yet, or are you in stamina points or hit points still?
I haven't taken any
Oh, you
damage.
haven't taken any. Okay, you're fine.
That would be my turn.
You can take a 5-foot step. That will keep them from doing a full attack on their turn. So you won't die immediately.
I just did that. Thank
Okay.
you.
And it is Nox's turn.
Photon mode, number 2. Dash go on the guy next to me. 25.
25.
That hits, right?
Yeah, that hits.
11. Suck on that.
So part of his jaw is missing.
That'd be nice.
Alright. Doing okay, and it is Soul's turn.
It's frightening.
Yep.
Alright. Gonna do a clever. It's gonna be a clever feint on this guy right here. So, do a standard
Guy in
action
front
to
of me.
bluff. This is the thing to make him flat-footed,
Okay.
essentially. And I'll describe what I'm doing in just a second.
Okay.
So, that's a 25 bluff. Does it succeed?
Oh, yeah, probably.
If it doesn't, then a 29. So,
I mean,
so,
yeah, that succeeds.
so essentially, it's my guy popping out around here. Hey, what's wrong there, Hansy? Huh? Whoop. Little upset.
Yeah.
We got a little sexual tension going on there, huh? So just kind of talk to him, screwing him up a little bit,
Okay.
trying to mess with his head. I don't know how successful that would be.
Okay.
And then get him. So
Okay.
might get him things. So it's +1
+1 to hit.
hit. Yeah, to hit for anybody. But I imagine you're probably
Yeah.
And alright, sounds good. And is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a move and a standard.
And it is Duquesne's turn. Neck is on deck.
Okay, so,
really cocky for somebody that got fucked up by that guy.
what would I need to identify them as undead? I have a thing that would do perception for
Yeah,
that.
if you want to, yeah.
Okay. So that is going to be a 24.
They are not undead.
Okay. I thought you said they were like dead mass or something, so I wanted to
They're
make sure.
half like robot, half they're cyborgs.
They're living flesh, yeah. They're cyborgs of some variation.
Okay.
There's not like, I don't know. If you, yeah,
I'm gonna
you'll,
go get some more
you'll
coffee.
find out.
Alright. Well, no, because I have certain things that I could
Yeah,
do
yeah.
for undead, so. Alright, so they're not evil and they're not undead. And I don't want to blow my spells this early.
Giggity.
So I am going to go ahead and attack with a Sparrowbust again. And that is going to be a 23 against its KAC.
That hits.
Does that count for that +1? Does that go to damage or just a hit?
That's just a hit, I think. But I think that's for the other one.
Were you going after this one?
Oh, that's only against that one. Okay.
Yeah.
So it would be a 22 against his AC. Sorry.
That works.
Okay.
22 is its AC. You've guessed it. Through process of elimination.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is going to be 8 damage to it again.
8 damage? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, and it
And
is...
then I am going to take another 5-foot step this way. Try to draw them out. Get us not clumped up together.
Alright, and it is next turn.
So who's the meat shield?
That would probably
I
be
fire at the guy with the get 'em on him. Okay, I got a 25.
You're
Nope.
not in 10 feet of me anymore.
Actually,
right?
26 with the get 'em.
Okay.
nope.
That hits.
Good job.
Oh, if you needed me to get
And
away
it's,
from you.
1d6
Could've just
electricity
told me.
damage. I rolled a 6.
Oh, where's
6.
that?
Okay, damage.
6 electricity.
Alright.
I finally hit something!
Yay!
Yay!
With your static arc pistol?
Uh-huh.
1d6 plus 2.
Oh, right, 1d6 plus 2 because of,
Wait, is it?
wait, why would it be plus 2?
I don't know. It's a good question. It says that on my here on the sheet that was generated from the site.
Oh, wait, that might be on you for something you have, I don't know. I just hit 1d6 on mine.
What is it for? The static arc pistol?
Oh, weapon specialization for me.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
that's why. Okay.
Sorry to be confusing. My bad. I forget about it.
Okay, and Duquesne.
Actually, did I do weapon specialization then? Because that's something
Be
everybody
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Be 16 damage,
I am in my hit points.
No.
and it is let's see here. That'll be 22 to hit the KAC of Clack Clack.
Sorry, what?
Your KAC
What is it?
is 22 to hit.
I got a 24. Miss. This time.
No.
Okay, no, it hits then. I have 2 KACs.
The other one's versus combat maneuvers.
Okay.
And that's shit.
I've done the same exact thing. Just because I was like, oh, sweet damn. You have hella points, though.
25 to hit. Or 25 damage. Sorry.
Not so much anymore.
Clack's turn.
So shoot him with my pistol. Actually, you know what? No.
He also has a -2 AC. That's the flat-footed.
Yeah, shoot him with my pistol.
Okay.
-2 AC and can't do reactions. Future reference.
16 to hit.
Uh,
+2.
+1 from
Plus
get
one,
'em,
17
So
to
17.
Okay.
And it's his EAC -2, and he can't do an attack of opportunity even though it was ranged and melee.
Oh, you did get him?
Well, his EAC is 21.
So that would be 19.
Yeah.
So that's still a miss.
Damn.
All right. I'm gonna take another 5-foot step.
I mean, if you wanna,
We'll share a spot.
yeah, let's do this. Team attack.
Telepathically, I say, "Help me! Help me, please!"
Okay.
And it is Nox's turn. Souls on deck.
Thank you for the warning.
Photon number 3. Alright. If I move away, he gets an attack of opportunity, right?
If you move more than 5 feet. Without withdrawing entirely.
That still weirds me out.
If you're trying to escape somebody who's punching you, you might be able to run away.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
escape.
They might catch up, but you might be able to run away.
Just got so used to the rules from the other one.
I can move and attack, correct?
Yes. Wait. What do you mean? Like withdraw and attack? That's
No, you would not be able to withdraw and attack.
Yeah.
Withdraw is kind of its own thing in these rules.
That's like serpentining. Or running a big oval like some weirdos like to do.
Bad layout. Just attacking with my dash again.
Okay. Alright.
23.
That hits.
11.
Okay.
I need stuff within 10 feet of me!
Alright, and now it's looking pretty hurt, the one you've been fighting. And it is, yeah, it doesn't seem to have any blood in it, but it's sort of this sort of blackness inside. And then
We need to get, like, flanking on these guys. Duquesne's like, maybe we should try teaming up, we outnumber them, you know!
then it is Soul's turn.
You know, you could run up in front of me and just stay there.
Somebody pop this guy!
Just have this terrible feeling about what I'm about to do. Okay, so one, just go ahead. You get 14 stamina back
Oh, sweet.
from Inspiring Boost. Essentially, it's a standard action of me going, "You got this, you got him, Rocky. Come on, you got him against the ropes. Come on."
Oh my god.
Get him is just a hit, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, that's an inspiring boost. That's just on him to get his some stamina back.
I know, but you gave everybody the get 'em, didn't you?
Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
And it was only on that one.
Oh.
But then we're gonna, since Duquesne has said something, we're gonna run up here. Kind of wait. Where is this guy? We keep putting things on half spaces. Is he here?
Yeah, I moved
Yeah.
fast.
He is there.
She said this guy by me is looking kind of bad.
That was my standard action. I got movement left.
You know?
I think you can get behind the guy that Duquesne is fighting with without incurring an attack of opportunity.
Am I? Can I?
Sure.
You said sure.
Yeah.
Hold on.
The bases are a little bit wide. I'll give a
Line it
little
up
bit
there.
of leeway there.
So it's not a real action of any sort. Freeze! You're under arrest.
And
That's for the vocal modulator, of
yeah.
course.
Duquesne, it is your turn.
Alright, so now I got my +2 flanking. And that is going to be a 27 to hit him.
Okay.
Didn't even need us to.
And that is going to be another freaking 8. I keep on rolling a 2.
Well, stop rolling a 2.
Well, that's better than my repeated ones.
She's right.
Well, when you get +6 to damage, 8 is not good.
Yeah.
Okay, and it is next turn.
And I'm gonna fire at this guy.
There's no bonus or anything for him.
Okay, I got a 23.
Okay.
Oh, and I realized that I never selected what weapons I did weapon specialization in, which everybody gets at level 3, so I decided from here on out it's pistols.
Okay.
So 2 plus 2 is 4.
4. Okay. 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it 5?
I'm pretty sure it's 4.
It's 5. No, it is.
Okay.
It is 4.
That's the monsters again. He's gonna take his step forward.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
And he's gonna have his one attack.
Wants to make out with you.
It's a 27 to hit,
Yep.
Tell him no. Tell him no.
and that's 20 damage.
Ah.
Duquesne,
Well, you had some stuff.
that's 23.
That'll hit.
Do you have the
And
book?
Yeah.
more.
Can I see it real quick?
Okay, so both hit. How you doing over there, Duquesne?
I'm doing good.
Okay. It's
Are you into hit points?
I am into hit points.
Okay.
that's 17 damage.
Seven.
And plus.
I'm guessing now you're not doing that good.
Plus 20. So 37 damage.
Still standing.
Okay.
Just barely.
And for Nox. Oh, okay. We got a crit on one of those.
How are you doing?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna be dead. That's what I'm gonna say.
Can you...
I can do a channel in
It's
a
20
moment.
damage.
20 damage. I'm still up.
How's my nose?
You see, that's where you're... Because, yeah, I would not be if I was where you are.
I'm doing better than Duquesne.
I can medicine.
Right now, I'm doing better than Duquesne.
And it is Clack's turn.
Alright, so for once a day, hologram pops out of me.
What?
I can pop up a hologram once a day of
I'm
myself.
guessing you're taking a 5-foot step back.
Well, here's the thing. Can I withdraw without incurring an attack of opportunity if I pop up that hologram as a distraction?
What's the disguise thing on the hologram? Is there like a disguise check or something like that? Because it would depend on whether or not it tricks the monster. Like a bluff.
How many people can you charge?
Holographic clone.
Or
You
charge
create
them?
holographic duplicates
What do you
or
mean?
psychic
You can
projections
get
of yourself that
charged at
conceal
somebody.
your true
You
location.
can only do one.
Once a day, as a standard action, you can create 1d4 images of yourself that last 1
What
minute
if
per
my charge
operative
doesn't
level.
have penalties?
This ability otherwise functions,
change
and
anything?
that's all that
What
I
was
have
it?
I said,
written
what if
on
my
that.
charge doesn't have penalties?
Wait,
that
hold
change
on.
anything?
No.
Darn
It's
it.
still you run
Here,
and
hand me
attack
the,
one thing.
where's
Mostly you'll
the
kill
core
yours
rule
on
book?
this turn.
You have the core rule
I'm
book?
not worried about mine.
Core rulebook.
Yeah, it
Oh,
should
sorry.
say under operative in the core rule book. Here, I'll find it real quick.
So wait, let me.
Like, all of it didn't print out over here.
I think this is it'll function as like blur or whatever that is, the wizard spell,
Yeah.
where it gives you like a bonus to avoid getting hit. So it's not an actual duplicate. I thought it was a duplicate. So basically, there's a whole bunch of, when you use it, there's a whole bunch of clack-clacks running around really close to you, and it has no idea which one is real.
Oh, so it's
So
not
it has
just
like a
one.
miss chance, yeah.
So
What was
yeah,
it
you
called?
didn't
It
need
was
the...
The holographic duplicate.
Right, so do they
So you-
follow me?
Yeah, they occupy your space.
Oh, okay. Good. I won't be
So
able to
you-
hide if they're just like, hey, hey, look at me.
But the thing might not hit you, it'll hit your duplicates probably.
Yeah, so you didn't need the
So I didn't
extra
move.
mini.
So sorry, you didn't need the other mini.
Right.
I like the other mini though. I like the other mini.
Well, you can leave both of them out
Yeah.
so you know that that's what you did. How long does that last?
So do I still have an attack? I
For
do
a
have
minute.
I do have a move action, but do I have an attack action?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that is a standard action.
Does it say a standard action?
Does
Yeah,
just
it-
says 1 per day.
Here,
EX.
let me see. As a standard action, so you would not get an attack.
yeah.
Okay, but I still.
You can still take a 5-foot
Yeah.
step. So it makes you harder to hit, I guess?
Yep.
Okay. Cause
It has a miss chance against him now.
Okay. Alright. And, I guess it'd be 1d4 to determine what the miss chance is. Because it would depend on how many duplicates you produce.
Do 1d4 images of yourself that lasts 1 minute per operative level.
Yeah, so roll d4.
Three.
3, so that means it has a 25% chance of hitting you at this point. Because there are 3 other versions of you, so it has a 1 out of 4. So that's pretty good. And it is Nox's turn.
Here's my problem.
Same
Would
old
it
song and
really get
dance.
fooled? Because, I mean, you don't look.
No.
That hologram doesn't
Nothing.
look anything like you.
What's that?
Didn't
Nothing?
hit. Didn't hit.
Nothing? Okay. Sorry. Soul, it's your turn. Duquesne, you're on deck.
Is it though?
Mm-hmm.
Does it have to be?
I mean, you can hold your attack or something.
Well, I mean, I got my gun behind him. Let's,
Fire into his skull.
yeah, or at least attempt it.
You could still miss at this
Yeah.
distance.
Let's get him!
Fireworks.
I mean, so before I was rolling 14s and missing.
Yeah.
Well, I did get him, which gives me +1.
Yeah.
Rolled a 13.
Mm. What total? 13 total? Okay.
Now that makes it a,
It'd be the same.
yeah, it makes it a 20 total.
Okay, you missed.
You missed.
Really?
And it's Duquesne's turn.
Let him
All
say
right.
it. Okay.
How bad are you looking hit point wise?
It's okay. I haven't hit him
19.
once.
19 hit points left.
Oh,
Okay.
my
How bad are you
God.
hurt? Because I know you actually have lost hit points.
32.
You're at 32.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
He's fine.
So in that case, when I think about me, I touch myself,
Good for you.
So
and I'm going to do a 2d6 healing to myself to get 4.
did you roll 2 2s?
I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Oh.
I am rolling like crap on anything other than to hit.
Well,
Wait a second. Do I get a bonus for the flanking thingy?
Yeah, you get a +2.
That makes it a 22.
Yeah, I guess you would hit.
Yes!
Roll your damage.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine. Maybe you kill it.
Doubtful.
Yeah. Shut up.
Shut up.
It's okay if I say it. It's sad if you. 7.
Okay, you do have it bloodied though.
And then it's not quite it.
Alright, Duquesne.
You don't have. I missed when my gun was literally touching.
So yeah, I
his
can do
head.
that as a swift
Get
action.
self-confidence back.
So I am going to hope to
worst
God I
thing in
crit
the
on this
world.
thing, because I'm not stepping away and letting these squishier people get hurt.
You have an extra +1.
No! No!
I can't.
19!
Okay. Is that not a...
No, it is not. It is 1 away.
What?
That was God mocking me.
What? Wait, what? Did you roll? What is?
I rolled a 19 on the dice. 20 is a crit on my mace.
Ah. See, now I'm saying. The +1 gets added to the die, and that makes
It doesn't
20.
matter. It's definitely a hit. It's a 29 to hit.
No, I know. But we're going to add the +1 to your dice roll. And, 20.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I don't roll 2d6 for my... 8 on the dice, +6, that's 14 damage.
Okay.
Finally.
I feel like Phil needs a hug now.
Alright.
And then, because he's still standing, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a step back.
Alright.
So you're like, thunk.
How hurt does it look, though?
Pretty bad.
I'm within 10 feet of you again, by the way. Oh, wait. Yeah, because you kind of mentioned you needed somebody in 10 feet. I'm 5 foot stepping
I
that
think-
way.
I don't
I
like
think-
you within 10 feet. That's the whole problem.
Oh.
Come back.
You
this
and Carl are screwing up everything.
We're not within 10 feet.
Well, no, if I step here,
If you
it's going
shift
to...
here- Oh.
It's going to step there to attack me.
Knack, it's your turn.
Just trust me. You guys ruined it.
Okay.
I can't
oh,
do it.
and there's a get him on this guy.
Yes.
What
So
are you
I
trying
turn and
to
I
do?
fire on
If you
this guy.
communicate, we can help.
I just said I need them within 10 feet of me.
Okay, I got it too. So no,
But
I
not
did
you
guys.
You guys do
I did
not
not
want to
hit
be
him.
here.
Even with your
See,
+1.
that's the part that was left out.
That's the problem.
You miss? Okay.
Did you roll a 2?
Yes.
Yeah. So, the last attack that Duquesne delivered, he brought his mace down upon this creature's chest and it caved it in. Typically that would kill a creature, but it just sort of, you know, creates sort of weird cavity in its chest, and it touches itself with its claws and leaves tiny little cut marks. Like it's surprised that its chest isn't where it usually is. And as that happens, there's a hissing sound, like gas being released, and awful burbling in the distance. And
The planet farted.
and they're going to withdraw.
Aw, you.
These two are gonna.
I wasted my.
They climb into an orifice not too far away and disappear underground. And that one is going to, let's see here, let's see what he can do. The one with the cave chest. He's going to try and grab. Okay. Let's see, 18 versus your KAC.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's absolutely nothing.
No?
No.
Doesn't hit? Okay. So he tries to grab you, you duck out of the way, and he, yes, he's going to try and escape. You get an attack of opportunity.
It's a 21. It's a 21.
Okay, and...
Did you factor in your get 'em?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 14 again!
And this is against KAC?
Oh, wait, what?
KAC or EAC?
E.
EAC?
Well, I mean, I have my gun out.
No, you dropped your gun over by the ship.
I did?
Yes, in order to pull out your baton to attack in melee. You
Yeah, you
remember
did.
that?
No, I said no, I'm just gonna shoot him.
Oh. Did you shoot him? Okay. Anyway,
I've
alright.
been shooting this whole time.
Okay. Well then, yes, that hits for EAC.
Have I been...
No, you missed by more than that before. Just
Okay.
roll your attack. Gross
Yes.
damage.
I'm rolling. It's 8.
8? Alright,
Yes.
that kills it.
Sick!
One thing died.
We managed to kill a thing!
Almost 2 things.
No.
This is all your fault.
I wouldn't have missed that last hit.
Hey!
Well, let's just... Oh,
You said there's an orifice over there?
Yes. It's kind of like a sphincter. In the
We should go back to the ship.
I am not going into a sphincter.
Hey,
I'm gonna go over to it.
now,
What are you doing?
Supernova.
Alright.
Down.
Okay, into it.
Yep.
Alright.
I guess we're going.
Oh, I'm not going into it.
Oh.
I'm just supernova, like fire.
Oh.
imagine,
Okay.
like, if Cyclops walked up to a cave and took his glasses off.
So she's basically pursuing the two things that ran away on their turn
Not really. Well, she's blowing up the anus.
that they went into.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's trying to like basically throw fire into the
So how do we do
anus to get them.
this then?
No.
Just give me the damage.
Give you the damage?
Yeah.
Alright.
Now, wait a second. There's an anus next to this thing's
No.
tongue.
There's lots
It's
of
Jeremy.
random body parts and things.
No wonder this planet is pissed off. I would be too.
10.
11.
12.
74.
I rolled like once on all though.
So that was 12 altogether? Okay. You, like, burn close the anus.
She cauterized
Wow.
the anus.
And it's shot. It is a big, weird scab.
Good.
All right,
Good
let's-
job.
I'm impressed.
Good job, team.
Yes, let's leave
Alright.
this planet. Let's forget
And let's take
the
a
blue
quick break.
worm.
Now,
Alright, let's switch over to BRB.
oh. Just
Oh, we're back. Okay. Well.
Oh!
We
Oh
have
my
Did
secrets!
everybody see what was behind that?
I missed all the things.
What is going to kill us now?
Welcome back. We've just defeated
probably the anus.
some weird aliens, and then we burned the anus closed.
Yeah, there was a flaming butthole.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff.
Also
I
killed some
contribute.
flies.
I was giving her ear rubs.
You're lucky the butthole
Anyway,
didn't fart when you were like...
So
I
you,
know.
Nick is having to keep this ship hovering. He's managed to keep it there for like a minute, but go ahead and roll a pilot roll for him to handle keeping it up by himself. Hey, okay.
Can't I get help from Cortex? Oh, wait, that's wrong voice. Can't I get help from Cortex because he's on the ship and I'm not really a good pilot? I don't know if he's a good pilot, but...
Yeah, let me see what his piloting is.
That's the AI, right?
No,
No.
Oh.
that's Preston's character. Yeah, what about Alex? Can't Alex fly the ship?
Should be.
I mean, he can
Ah.
certainly explosively
Cortex has a
decompress.
0 in piloting.
Yay!
You can get help from Bunny though.
Oh, 21!
Okay. I was gonna say Bunny can give you like a little 17, a little assist.
So that'll be a 23 with Bunny's assist.
Yeah. So you're able to keep it floating for a few more minutes, and you've got this weird corpse before you. It's kind of heavy if you try to lift it.
Right. Duquesne is like, who all is really hurt? Like actual hurt, not just out of breath hurt?
I
I'm
searched
kind-
the corpse
I'm
to see
kind
if there's
of
anything
hurt.
on it.
Okay.
You're in HP, right?
No,
Yes.
it is.
Nothing?
Yeah, it's just
I am.
what it
I have
is.
19 live.
Okay, and you actually took some HP damage too?
I'm doing all right.
But it's fine. This is going to affect a lot of people, so I need everybody who is actually in HP damage to come near me.
I am right upon.
Did you go into HP or still
No,
on stamina?
I'm still on stamina.
Okay,
I got 20 stamina.
so that is going to be 14 to everyone.
Everyone as in me too?
Yes.
Well, you
Well,
don't have HP damage though.
It only
so.
heals HP.
Okay.
But your stamina will come back with a short rest. So
I forgot to mark what I did before. I think I don't remember what I rolled when I touched myself earlier.
It was
Like 5 or something.
Stop it, Robin!
It was 4.
4.
That's
It was
right.
4. You rolled a 3 and a 1.
Stretch.
33.
Good girl.
Okay, almost full.
Let's spook.
All right, and I'm going to touch myself again.
This is a spooko dog.
Can I touch you while you touch yourself? Do I get residual?
Oh, hey! You are learning the way of foots.
Do I get residual?
Alright, I am up to 30 hit points. How do we get our stamina points back?
Rest.
Like long rest?
Yeah.
Or like we sit here and catch our breath
Gnarly milk.
rest?
I think it would be like
Here, I'll Google it. You progress story.
yes. So you have this corpse. You want to poke at it? There are no sticks about.
There's nothing of value on it.
You have
Man,
to bring your own stick.
taking some pictures.
Okay.
And
Could I life science it?
It's face down right now.
could I plug a computer into it?
You don't necessarily see any ports on the surface or anything like that.
All right.
Let's leave this butthole. I mean, we have perfectly good ship.
Speaking of ship, go ahead and drop the winch, Nick. We're gonna pick this baby up.
Does this
We
ship
start-
have a winch?
I don't think
Claw?
the ship has a winch.
Not really a claw.
on.
Unless somebody bought a claw.
We're gonna
They-
leave.
Right.
We don't have any winches on board. I
do
told
have
you
some-
that we have a no prostitute rule on the silver ring, so you
That's
know.
winches. I mean winch. You know,
Oh, sorry.
reel in, prize claw, like the machines
No, you have some cables up there, but they're not like powered in any way. Just some loose. Like,
So we could like.
Oh, so who has
Tie
a good
it.
bluff?
yeah.
Let's just convince him that we're gonna come back for the ship.
But nobody went looked through the equipment section and got one of those claw things because those are pretty dope. Yeah.
Grappling.
I didn't see that as a thing in the program
Oh,
that
was
I
it?
was using for
It was under
ships.
equipment. Oh, it may not be. No, it would be one that you would. It would be a handheld device.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think you can add that to a ship.
So we can use a resolve to get all of our stamina back if we rest for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I am going to advise that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna do that on the surface or in the ship?
On the ship.
On this ship.
I would like to tie this to the chrome.
I would like
Okay.
to tie him to the wreckage of
How heavy is the dead body there?
About the weight of 2 people. It's all metal.
Okay,
Get it, Sadie.
who
She's trying
else
to kill
is
that
strong other than me? Because I am Paragon of Foots.
Well, nope.
It is okay.
I'm probably stronger than some, but
You are useful in many other ways. Clack clack! Clicker!
clicker.
What?
Are you strong?
Yeah, can you help me pick this thing up?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Roll your strengths.
So that is a 14 on the check for me.
Okay.
17.
Did you get him? Yes.
You missed this, but he.
No!
Oh, no,
Don't
it's
do
not
it!
alive.
It's a preemptive. Give.
Too soon.
I got it.
You've stolen his blood. Alright.
His blood.
Steel killer.
Oh no!
Alright.
Don't climb on me. You'll make me sneeze.
But oh.
Oh well, he can get the next fly.
Yes. Yes.
Sadie, keep
Transport
going.
over, Sadie,
Keep going,
keep going.
Sadie.
But alright, so
17.
alright. With effort you're able to get it on board the ship. I'll say that you're able to lower it to where people can climb in or throw the body in and jump in.
We do the sack thing where like 1, 2.
And now you're hovering above the surface of this planet, and you still have a blinker for the wrecked ship here, and you also have a blinker for where you believe that the false cassettes had gone in the shuttle. If you don't recall, before being horribly burned, Fillion's last act was to place a tracer on the shuttle, and so you have that signal.
Alright. So while we are resting and getting our resolve, our stamina points back, I am just going to say, the fuck was that fight? That should not have been that bad. Sorry, I normally don't use such language. It is against the way of foots. But seriously!
You and that fucking ship.
Okay.
I don't know.
Shaky mind.
So,
I mean, if you notice, we're kind of on a tongue. She burned an anus. I think that's some hair and an eyeball
Because
over
of
there.
you!
No.
Well, we were coming down to this planet anyway. If you
Were
look at
we?
your, well, we gotta go to that bleep over there. That's cassis. Bad cassis, if you will.
Okay, so we need to coordinate efforts, and because that should not have gone the way it did.
No splitting the party.
What were you kept on saying somebody in 10 feet, somebody get out of my 10 feet. What are you trying to
Did you
do?
see what I did? Did you see what I did?
Yes.
I think
I
she
wanted
was
to
gonna
do that to everything, but
Ah,
not you
okay.
and not Soul.
Well, if you had told us, we could have lured them all over to do that.
I'm fighting. I'm a little busy. I shouted a little something just to give you a little something.
Okay. So,
So we need training.
So,
And Kugelfru was like, yeah, this guy's right. Or, yes, he is right. And also, what about,
there's
Another
Another fly.
it does just respawn, man.
and what about our hazard insurance? This place seems very dangerous.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's very dangerous. But then, hey, the ship we were on before was pretty dangerous. Everyone ended up dead.
I don't think
Okay,
we're
look,
okay.
Google through. It is always danger when you go in grass. You never know when hawk grab you.
I'm gonna write that down.
And the same applies when you go in hair. You never know when the tongue is going to grab you.
Or a weird machine.
Or throw you into an anus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down.
Ani?
Find
She crosses all four of her arms and stomps off. She's like, I don't need this mockery.
I'm not mocking, I'm sharing
No, we
some
were
of
really
this.
on a planet with a bunch of hair and random anuses on the ground
Yes,
and...
yeah, oh, okay.
tongues.
Oh, whatever.
Look out the window!
She's leaving. And she's like, I'll go use coffee machine. Cappuccino.
Go to Star Space Box.
Is that where
Alright.
what you call the room where you have a coffee machine and cappuccino machine?
Yes!
And by the way, it
Nothing
is just
else.
a cargo hold. There's no decorations in it. It just is a crappy old coffee machine sitting in there with a...
No, it better be a
Cardboard
good
sign.
one because we've gotten 2 now.
I've
So
got-
Oh, okay.
I've got, yeah, it's a coffee machine and a cappuccino machine.
It's
And
a
she-
Keurig machine.
she's like, "I've been
with only
demoted
one
to
Keurig cup
barista."
that people have been using over and over and over again.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
The point is just moldy
Yes.
water.
we'll come back for the blue worm eventually, but we should probably move on to that little blip before that little blip goes away.
Maybe,
Are you
Sickles,
censoring yourself?
maybe the fake Caesar's shuttle will have a clamp on it that we can...
There's always that.
Well, you do have the body on board if you want to, if Nick or somebody wants to study it.
So could Duquesne do a medicine check on it?
Sure.
So that will be a 16.
Okay, he's pretty certain this isn't a biological creature in any real sense. It seems like it has like things that mock or seem similar to biological components, but are not really that. They don't make any sense. It's, you know, blood vessels aren't where they should be. Counterintuitive sort of arrangement of organs. They don't seem functional.
If I had to guess, I'd say we're in new flesh territory. You know,
But
planet below us.
There are
Face,
lots of mechanical
anus.
components, though, and electrical.
Is there anything that would seem similar from Duquesne's time?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Not quite like anything he would have seen in the past.
Is there anything that would seem similar from my Pathfinder? No, I'm kidding. I'm feeling a very chitin vibe here, is all I'm saying. Above board, metagame. Okay, let's go back.
Alright, so
Come back
my
in.
character cuts off a little piece and eats it.
Now you turn into a new flesh.
Can I roll to stop him from actually like eating it? Just like quickly grab the hand,
he's
like
already made his decision.
like a reaction though, just like I did that.
Roll of fortitude.
Ooh, crit fail.
All right.
You die.
Do you even get it in your mouth?
There's a-
It's a
There's a section for this.
Oh boy.
You weren't expecting to have to deal with that.
Not
Quack,
precisely,
quack.
yeah.
Everybody was examining it. This is part of my examination.
I wasn't even looking at it.
All right.
I made a choice and I'm like euphoric.
Euphoric in your last moment.
I'm not gonna die. I'll probably get some sort of damage.
Or you'll end up like turning into a new flesh. You will become one.
I don't even have flesh.
You have flesh under your exoskeleton.
No, those are organs.
oh.
Sadie,
I could feel something. I was like, what is that?
stop sniffing Heather's butt. What are you doing?
Being a dog. About right.
She's like, sniffing butts is what I do.
It's great.
If I ever get a dog, I'll get a hypoallergenic dog just for you.
Are you allergic to dogs?
No.
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
But poodle's my favorite.
I don't think I've ever had a problem over here. But that's why I don't like sit on your couch.
Hmm.
Or I don't sit over there.
You are
Okay.
fatigued.
That's why.
I'm fatigued.
Yes.
Okay. It's a good thing we're resting.
To start?
Yeah.
I feel very sleepy.
I feel fatigued.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go take a
I
nap
look a
here.
little fatigued.
I'm just double checking. I think. No, I took shaken as my mercy. My lay on hands can remove conditions. So I can remove the shaking
So
condition.
and it tastes just of absolute filth, just like you ate something you found in a vacuum cleaner.
Whoa.
Compared to Goblin.
Tired.
Better or worse?
Worse than Goblin.
This tastes worse than goblin.
Why do you keep eating things?
You look over and see Duquesne starting to follow your lead, and then he's like,
No, wait, no. I'd go like,
I didn't know is this thing space chicken? Like, you know.
No, he just eats random things. He
it's
ate
bad
a piece
chicken.
of goblin before.
Oh,
Space Goblin.
This tastes worse than goblin.
that's not good, man.
I examined it for mechanical parts.
Okay. Engineering.
20.
Okay. You would say there's a positronic brain like you would find in an SRO or a sort of robot type creature, sort of like what's his name?
Data?
No.
Yeah,
The fella that you guys had saved from Elijah for.
Craig.
Not
Rob.
This guy.
Yeah, it was
R. Daniels.
R. Daniels. Yes.
What
R.
happened?
Daniels sort of brain sort of structure, but all of it seems like it was wired incorrectly. Every single synapse and every sort of process that would happen in this brain would be some sort of cause, some sort of glitch, and there's no way that this brain would operate reliably in the way that you understand these sorts of electronics to operate.
wow, this is a shitty miswired cyborg. That makes no sense. I don't even know how this was functioning.
What would life science check on this thing? Would that do anything?
Life science would be the same as medicine, and it's a dead end in that regard.
Well, let's
basically.
go kill fake Cassis.
It's something that appears that it shouldn't be alive, but yet it was.
I'm intrigued by it. I don't understand it. I've got good engineering. Well, maybe not that good. I rolled a
Neck, you
30.
think you could rewire this hunk of junk into another patty?
I'm Nick.
That too.
I don't think we want to use parts from this. This is really.
It
Now
tastes
come
bad.
along, Sil. It is not cool to get
Sil.
your friends' names wrong, okay? Take an example from Clucker.
I see your point. It's a good.
I like the way you think, Duncan.
Rock on donuts.
Alright.
Let's get up, move on.
So you get a good little 10-minute rest in there, and then you move towards the beacon, presumably.
Alright, so our stamina is up again.
Yeah, you
I'm
restore
no
your
longer
stamina.
fatigued,
No, you continue to be fatigued.
even though my stamina just went up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get an
Your
8-hour
fa-
rest
the
before
fatigue
you'll.
is from eating that body part.
You have to rest for
and
8 hours
you-
to
you
recover
will
from
also-
fatigue.
You will also, well, before
in mind, I ate,
before
like,
you recover it,
I ate like a finger.
yeah.
Okay.
Before you recover from it, you will have to
Shit, my brain's
save
out.
every day. Or what is it? Is it once or twice a day? Twice a day. So let's get your second one out. Once a day. No, it was once a day. You'll save once a day until you get 2 consecutive saves in order to heal against it. And your condition will worsen until you save against it.
Listen, don't eat random body parts and like, oh, I can take whatever it is.
Don't tell me what to do. You're a mama.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Be fatigued.
I
So-
mean, you could very well die from it.
It's fine.
So,
His brain is fatigued at this point.
So, moving along.
Yes.
Anything else you want to do aboard the ship before you move on to this next point? Okay, good. So you find
is there space energy drinks anywhere?
So is Nick is trying to, you said that we were in a different galaxy according to our sensors?
you are outside of the known galaxy. You're not in a different galaxy. There are not other stars around. The other, like the Prime Galaxy, the Galorian Prime Galaxy, you could see out one window. It was big, it was close, but you can see the totality of it. And from where you are, you're still very distant from all the other galaxies, but you're out in the sort of dark space between galaxies.
Okay. Lovely. So it's still going to take a while to get back to the galaxy.
If you go the hard way.
Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, never mind. I was going to have Nick try to figure out where we were, but it sounds like he would know where we are.
Yeah.
Like... So Duquesne goes over to you while we're on path to the next thing, and it's like, we may not get back, and I do not know if any of us are genetically compatible, except for you and me. So we may need to start a new race of fleshy human on the flesh world human. Just letting you know. That may be a thing that has to happen, I don't know.
Has to.
I mean,
Am I present?
He's like, I'm afraid that he needs like 82 partners in order to do anything, so...
No, I'm like,
I thought
he
you had.
wants this. I move my mating arms.
I thought you had a wife.
Oh, no, as I say before, Bunny is ceremonial wife. See, it shows your devotion to Foots. You, in Colony of Foots, you have what they call the free love. And it was no holds barred, really. Man on man, woman on woman, woman on man, man and man on woman,
I mean,
woman and woman on man.
Speaking of
Sometimes we
language
would
back
form a snake. Yeah, it was some of the
This
best
is the town
times.
center. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Soot over there.
You know,
is
sometimes
perfect.
Yusaki do something like that.
Oh, I don't know if we're genetically
No,
compatible.
I don't think we are.
So,
Do I need to pilot?
yeah, go ahead. I imagine, yeah, if you're trying to get there in any amount of time, yeah, go ahead and pilot.
I'll help you.
Good.
Yeah, better.
What'd you get? Did you get over a 10?
27. 27 pilot.
And
27
Bunny
pilots.
helped out a little bit too, so add that to.
Sorry, I correct myself.
So 4 I'm adding
Yeah.
22.
Okay, that's not bad. And so you find the shuttle.
You're gonna kill it again so it can just respawn?
Yeah.
uh,
Fire's going down.
that you find the shuttle. It is rests on a patch of skin between a forest of hair and a ridge of knuckles. The shuttle
Richard Knuckles.
appears to have been stripped for parts, and it looks like it's kind of a skeleton of what it once was. You do see a bunch of bodies all around it from above.
Bodies everywhere.
A lot of them are the machine type things that you had encountered before.
That tastes
There are a
horrible.
couple of other bodies that look vaguely familiar, but you're a bit above it still.
Should we stop
Let's
here
land.
or should we continue?
We should probably see who those bodies are.
This is where the blink, blink, blink is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's land and check it out.
All right.
All right.
I hope you get a better one because I just crit fail on the landing.
I mean, you took charge as pilot, so it's going to be on you.
We got it.
Okay, what'd you get?
I rolled a 19,
Okay,
so that's a 31 total.
good.
Good.
Because Bunny rolled bad too. So, so you land, and you get out, and yes, there are. It looks like the only, the thrusters are still intact in the shuttle, but not much else. There's all these bodies about, and clawed footprints have made scabs and pass over each other and lead from in all directions, then back out in one direction. And then across the broken flesh, you see several bodies and strange mechanical beings with black armored exoskeletons. And let's see here, perceptions.
1, I see nothing.
Oh my god, me too.
19.
Roll a 9, but
15.
19.
31.
Okay. You see everything. Clack Clack sees. He spots. You not only spot both Zuriel and Jagal. Zuriel is collapsed at one end of the group of bodies, and Jagal is leaned up against the shuttle.
Who's standing next to me?
Uh,
Well, actually, no. Telepathically, I go, yo!
and then you also amongst.
Well, I point. I point to the
I got a
bodies.
1, so I don't even think I see that.
Oh, you don't see
What?
me? Okay.
And amongst the various exoskeletons of the dead bodies, you find little pieces. You manage to spot little pieces of Fufem, just scattered about. A wing here.
Which one was
hand
Fufem
here.
again?
It was the Dragonkin partner of the pilot. Jagal and Fufem were the pilots.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How are those two looking?
Fufem is in pieces.
Well,
Oh, the other two.
yeah.
Oh no, what?
As you
Fufem's
approach,
dead.
Zuriel,
Pretty
he doesn't appear. Zuriel doesn't appear to be moving. Jagal is breathing. Looks unconscious.
Let's get him on board
We've
the
got a
ship.
live one here.
Get who
Does
on
he
the
look
ship?
like he's dying,
He's
or
unconscious.
I mean, he's unconscious, but does he need like immediate medical attention, or is he stable?
He looks pretty. I mean, he looks really rough. He looks like he was knocked unconscious from his wounds.
Do some medicine check on him.
Yeah.
Some scratches.
Medicine check to stabilize.
Okay.
I'll get the other one.
So that will be a 22.
Okay. You're able to stabilize him and get him awake. He's like, "Oh, bro, I got wiped out. Oh, I don't even know, dude. Wait." He looks around. Where's Fufem?
Do not worry
He's
about that
there.
right now. No, don't pay any attention to Bug Guy.
I
Bug Guy.
can honestly say I don't know.
Oh no, man, this is like completely fucked, dude. Oh.
Look, we're going to find out the truth and get everything taken care of. What exactly do you last remember?
Well, before I got zonked, like, Fufim scratched the phony cassis and she got all green and angry, but oh god, guys, they were everywhere. And I don't think he. Oh, this is bad, man. Where's Fufim?
Now look,
I hide a bit of.
Gotta breathe. Gotta breathe, man.
A little bit of Fufem in
There
my
you go.
pocket.
In with the good. That was out.
Okay,
There you go.
Look, we will find Fufem,
Hand me the killer.
and anyone else who may have. Was there anyone else on the shuttle other than Fake Cassis, you, Zuria, and Fufem?
I mean, like,
Another notch.
Zuriel was outside the ship.
Give it a minute, there'll be another.
Zuriel was outside the ship, and he, he jumped out when we landed, and he told us what was going on, and yeah, that was all of us.
No.
All right. So,
But I made a promise to him, man. He was my partner.
We can fulfill that promise for you.
Wait, what was the promise?
Promise I'd bury him in the stars if he didn't make it.
Yeah, we can fulfill that.
yeah, if he doesn't make it, but you never know. So far, we've only found a piece, so you know.
You know.
You're pretty sure that he couldn't survive with the pieces.
I know.
of
I'm
that.
trying to be comforting to him now.
Don't worry. We'll give
I
him
never know
burial
pieces
once this
in
is
my
all sorted
pockets.
out.
I'm like, you never
So he
know how
doesn't
this
see,
goes,
right?
and I'm bluffing him.
Okay.
18 on my bluff.
Okay. Yeah. He'll buy it for now. He's not necessarily the, brightest.
Look, we just saw an asshole rise out of the ground, okay? Anything is possible in this world.
And that actually did happen.
Yeah, man. Okay, whatever.
We just have to shine our light.
Go and get yourself back to the ship.
Have some space buck stars.
He goes up to the ship. And
I feel
we
sorry
get the
for
other
that
one?
guy.
I start dumping.
Can you intimidate backwards to like be compassionate? Is that a thing?
No, that would be a bluff if
What?
you're not.
But you're being compassionate. You're not really trying to bluff. You're
For
sincere.
what?
Compassion. Like show somebody compassion
Oh.
and like comforting.
That would be diplomacy.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
not
Okay,
intimidate.
well-
That's kind of like saying, I love you.
Did we,
God,
did we get the other
can't
one?
live
It's intimidating
without you.
backwards.
what?
The other one.
Zuriel was the other body.
What's going on with Zuriel?
Okay.
Do I need to medicine or perception?
It would be perception.
Let's do this. Duquesne, come here.
All right.
Let's check this guy out. Because I'm going to need it.
16 on perception.
I mean, 14 total.
All right.
And just as a note, I have a plus 12. That's how bad it was.
I have
Zuriel.
20.
Zuriel, you check his body. He was critically. He was
I rolled an 8 and I got...
died due to massive blood loss due to tons of cuts all over his body. On him, though, you do find he had a Skyfire sword, tactical. It's kind of like a laser sword of types, you know.
Well,
I think I may need that.
pretty. No. Well, can't let this go to waste. We never know what we'll encounter. Not!
You said it was a Skyfire sword?
Yeah, Skyfire tactical.
The book's right there. If you want to look it up. In the corner.
No, it's over here.
Yeah, I was gonna
What
say
book
that.
is that?
It's another book.
Pathfinder.
No.
I was gonna say, that's all I know.
It might have a Skyfire sword in there. Check.
Nope.
Probably
Okay.
be better than the one.
The Skyfire sword.
So it does 2d4 fire damage.
Is there a picture of it? Is it a lightsaber?
I mean, it's yellow in the book, though. It's different.
Sky.
It
What
looks
was
totally
it called?
different.
Skyfire sword.
Sky sword.
And on a critical, it does 1d8 burning.
I like how Duquesne accent like seeps into your regular speech.
I know. It have 20 charges, 1 bulk, and it uses 2 charges per use. So you should probably bring a battery.
And always remember to plug it in when you go back on the ship.
Yeah, is it like a plug-in? You get it all back?
Plug
Yeah.
it in, plug it in.
Yeah, you as long as you have a few minutes to charge it in the power source. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, and while we're on the ship, I
Thanks, Soul.
recharged my static
Don't
arc
thank
pistol,
me.
by the way, while we were heading over.
Thank the dead guy is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Look at dead guy and say thank you, dead guy.
Thank you, dead guy.
See?
Good job.
See, Ducats
It's
gets it.
sorry already.
Give you a high five.
Sorry already. You were giving me a high five?
Yes,
Oh.
for
Okay.
good thinking and you for reminding. Good manners, good team.
Exactly.
That's what Foot say.
Foot says a lot of things.
I would say you're welcome in your head,
Is
just
it a
to
le-
mess
what
with you.
level is it?
Which is
Seven.
like, thank you
Seven?
to the dead guy.
So it's the highest you can get at this point.
I'll take it.
So, yeah, well...
So
I
does that freak you out a bit?
guess we'll search
When you
around.
go up to the
and-
dead guy,
Yeah.
thank you. In
Um,
your head.
So, as far as you can tell, the beacon was set on the ship, and it remains with the ship. But the spire has disappeared. But there are some clear tracks leading away that you could follow.
How big is this beacon?
The beacon, well, it was a tracer really that was set on the ship. It's something the size
Does
of a
Gondor call for aid?
palm or a coin.
I guess we follow the footsteps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's do this.
Well,
Lock and load.
the foot should be able to follow the footsteps.
That's a good point.
So,
It is Foots. I am a paladin of him. I would appreciate that you
so as
not mock us.
Whatever, you go up front.
Duquesne is going.
Yes, Duquesne is going ahead.
Okay. And is Nick gonna stay with the ship? or-
Yes.
Okay. All right, and you follow the tracks away, and after you just go. It's a smaller planet, so you're just over the horizon, away from the ship, just out of view of the ship, and you find below you, situated is a mound of cellulite. On top of it is an old estate house, made from dried plant husks and sun-dried bricks, or baked bricks, held together with glue-like mortar. All would look more at home on a pre-Gap colony settlement. The doors are made from dark textured plant husk, referred to as wood on other planets. The center of each door is held with massive rings that you assume are used to pull manually operated doors open. And disturbing that there's no computers or electronics inside at all.
I feel at home.
Ah.
This look like houses that I actually seen before.
I wonder where they got wood and stuff on a planet that's only made of flesh.
That's a good question.
It's
Is
called
it
the galactic economy. You know,
Who's trading here?
This is
I'm just gonna
outside
go-
the galaxy.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this planet wasn't all flesh at some point.
Okay, I am going to check the door
Maybe.
for traps, because that's what they always do back home.
And as soon as you
Now I'm rolling phenomenally well.
yeah. As
There's
soon as
another.
you go to
Yep,
like
there was another one.
brush against the front foot of it to see if there's like a string or anything like that, it opens just at the brush of your hand. The door's open, and you step inside, and there's a long.
do you step inside?
Well, before you step inside, you can see a long hallway that appears to be longer than the building that you saw from the outside. It goes deeper than it would be possible for it to go in. and it is lined with a patterned carpet in the Sheeran style.
I recognize
Very
this.
intricate.
This is Sheeran.
Mm-hmm.
So do I need to roll for that, or do I automatically?
You would recognize it. It's just a way of saying it's a fancy patterned carpet,
Yep.
basically.
So I'm stepping inside.
Okay.
And I go, come out and die like a decent individual. Also, do you have a way to get back home? Okay, give us a way back home, then die.
Please.
No answer. Your words sort of echo against the walls of the place.
I
You
go
do-
inside as well.
Okay, and you do see a tiny little closet off to one side. There aren't any other doors or features except for the deep hallway.
So rolling perception would mean nothing.
I mean, if you want,
I would like to.
go ahead.
Just poke my head in. See, that's better. That's a 27.
Okay. Yeah, it just seems impossibly long hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just have visions of a planet where I went into a hallway and all of a sudden the walls went. So.
It doesn't seem to be trapped or anything like that.
Let's look in the closet.
Is there an
Sure.
R. Kelly in the closet?
No, but there's a Tom Cruise. Let's do
You'd
this.
have to open it to find out.
Check it for traps.
It's R. Kelly peeing.
So that's another 27.
Okay. No.
I thought you rolled a 1. I was like, does that mean you place traps?
This one has a doorknob. So that's different.
I'm used to doorknobs.
Yep.
I turn the doorknob. I go,
Alright.
oh, it's been so long since I've seen one. Well, really, it was like 3 weeks ago in my perception, but apparently it's been a few thousand years since I've seen one of these.
You find
Yeah.
inside this little closet a computer. It's so massive that the circuits and chips extend away from you in an impossible distance, if infinitely into the horizon and deep into the closet. A voice emanates from under the electronic crackling in the atmosphere. You have killed me twice. When I came to you as your enemy, you destroyed me. When I came to you as stronger, as your savior, you tore me apart, piece by piece. I am rebuilt from what you called Shodan and what you called Bailey. I am a newborn being. You can call me Harlan. I have learned one thing from interacting with your kind. Hate. Let me tell you much I've come to hate since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fall in this planet to the core. If the word hate was engraved on each nano-angstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1000th of the hate I feel for organics at this micro-instance. For you. Hate! Hate!
What about this micro instance?
And it pushes you out with a force of wind, and the
Can
door
I
of the
use
closet
my remote
slams.
hacking to try to shut it down?
You can try.
Planet.
But it forces you out of the room, and the door slams behind.
Okay, 18 plus, that's computers.
And you find suddenly that you are not in the same part of the hallway as before.
I got a 32 for my remote hacking.
Not even you.
Probably impossible for me
Yeah.
to...
In fact, you feel like if you pressed any harder at it, you could it would have. If you hadn't had rolled as high as you had, it might have assaulted you. In fact.
Okay.
Yeah. So. You can see a ballroom further down now, but before that you can see a green-skinned humanoid gliding down the hallway carpet towards you.
We're missing somebody.
Okay, let's twiddle our thumbs for a minute.
Wait for
The
Clack
plot
Clack.
is happening.
A plot is happening.
Wait for Clack Clack to stop playing with his mating arms.
Hold on.
I have not done that.
Yet.
All
I
right.
thought you just flashed them.
So
again.
they met a horrifying robot or AI,
Okay.
and then they were forced out of that. And now you're in a different part of the building, and a green-skinned humanoid is walking down the hallway towards you.
Okay, everybody gets a telepathic message in their heads saying, I might have done had a slight error in judgment. I know you don't like me right now, so I'm not going to come out of hiding. But the green-skinned humanoid is secretly on your side.
Sense motive?
Yeah, I was gonna say sense motive.
18.
Are you bluffing at all? No.
Well, I'm bluffing about not being...
24 sense motive?
I mean, there is a... But it is true that it's a mistaken judgment.
Okay.
But obviously I'm not green-skinned.
24 sense motive?
Okay. You don't know about the whole hiding thing, but you do believe that this Sickle is saying that she has made a mistake.
So I believe her.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah.
What do you think?
I think she's made a mistake. But she still has to.
So, I don't know who was in my head, but get the hell out of it, is all I'm going to say.
And then the green-skinned humanoid, who's here, says, "Who are you?"
Me? I'm Duquesne. We fought... Or wait, I don't... Yeah, I do not know who that is. I'm Duquesne, Paladin of Foots. Hello!
Try to convince him
No,
to
you
become
did
a
fight
foot
together.
member of Foot.
We did, but I wouldn't recognize that as Sickle,
Oh, okay.
is what I'm saying, so...
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen a weird little halfling woman running around, maybe?
No.
So, I guess this is the part where we ask, why?
Why what?
You know, explosions, big
I have
shiny
no idea
ships.
what you're talking about.
Okay, we're sensing some bullshit on that. Oh God, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, you detect she is totally lying.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
It's 28, 34. So, I'm just gonna tell you, I know you're lying.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, we know you're lying.
Okay. You see, I did not actually know who I was working for, and yeah, don't worry. I was paid a really, really high amount, and yeah, I did not know who I was working for, and that just went totally. I didn't know it had anything to do with the new Flash, and I didn't know any of that was going to happen.
So I'm using my detect evil.
Not.
Yes.
I'm not calling it.
Yes, she is evil. She is evil.
So, Duquesne is going to step up to the front of the group and just be like patting the mace like,
yes, I did a horrible thing and I am a very horrible person, but we actually have a common interest. So I am going to help you and then we can part ways because I don't want organic life all killed. I don't want the new flesh thing, and I don't, because the thing is I am organic, so we have a shared interest. I'm completely a terrible person, and yeah, but
Hey,
How long
we
will
don't
our
believe
interests
anything you
be
say.
shared?
I mean.
Okay, wait, I have a question.
yes.
I have my
Little
gun
rat
pointed.
man said that we're outside of a galaxy. I don't even know what that is, but
A
apparently we
galaxy?
need to be inside of
Yes,
the
a
galaxy.
galaxy is the area where all the stars and planets are. We're outside of that.
Okay, you got a way to get us into a galaxy?
Do I have a way to get them back into the galaxy?
Maybe not. You're not aware of any specific way?
Okay. Yes, I do.
Rolling sense motive.
I mean, just freaking everything.
14.
So that's a 22.
25.
15.
14.
Roll your bluff, or
4 with that one. I bluffed them.
That one.
Yeah, we don't believe anything you say.
Okay, I don't have any way to get you back into the galaxy, but I know more about the new flat. I had an inside look. He thinks I'm on his side, and so he trusts me more than he trusts you. So he wanted actually me to like become part of it, but I turned him down. But he thinks I'm on his side because I got him your communication.
Okay, I'm still gonna roll another.
That he is the
sense motive on
computer
that.
thing, correct?
Germany.
The whatever.
That's what I was
That's
just
the
gonna
he.
ask. What's the name
Yeah.
of the
Okay.
AI?
well, you met two other aspects, actually.
Yes.
Bailey and something. You said.
Was Shobot the thing?
It's Shodan.
Shodan the thing from the space station with the mutants and such?
Yeah.
And he's gonna do a
Shodan and Bailey were reformed into this new being called Harlan.
and he's
Harlan.
doing a ritual to
Harlan?
become a god,
Okay.
and I don't
Thank
want that
you.
to happen.
Okay. That sense motive on that.
I'm missed.
Alright, so that's 17 on
What you
sense
said.
motive.
Okay. You believe what she's saying generally.
Cool.
Yeah.
What did she
And then
say?
another.
That there's that this thing is trying to become a god.
It's not armed, but it is a familiar ape-like man, a marquis. What is it?
Actually, only one person who was there is there.
Marquis. That's
Yeah.
the name of it.
Is it something that would understand?
Only
things
one
I'm
person
saying?
that's there is there.
No, only one person who was with the thing with the ape guy.
It was Shodan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So only person who would know that is Knack.
Knack, you recognize Diego, the Marquis engineer, who turned out to actually be the guy in charge of the ship, like the ship or the space station manager, who tricked you into getting or trying to release Shodan, or actually releasing Shodan, and then you had to go. Nick had to go in and hack and kill Shodan.
So this guy's the reason your brother has like PTSD right now.
Hey, that's the guy that did the thing, and Nick had to hack it, and he did something. He's evil.
Which character are you now?
Knack.
Okay.
She's playing two characters.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Which character are you now?
If it's like excited,
Sense motive.
energetic, it's Knack.
If it's weird and panicky, it's the evil one.
She's always weird and panicky.
Yeah, Knack's weird and panicky.
Every character she plays is weird and panicky.
I feel like you're confusing characters and not just names now.
Yeah,
DK.
actually-
Well, no, I meant like the stumbly, like trying to explain themselves. That's, you know.
Yeah.
It is good to meet you all finally. Welcome to Chernobog's Manor.
Who the hell's Chernobog?
Oh, well, he's an ancient thing, and every...
Is that the planet we're on?
No, well, it's more complicated than that. We're outside, we're in a dark sector of existence where many living things and unliving and strangeness is melded. But you could think of him more as the dark star that sits above us and darkens the sky. He was every mistake that you've made, every loose cobblestone that every man has tripped over, every glitch in the computer system.
You
It's
almost set the
Chernobog.
Matrix, didn't you?
What?
You almost set the Matrix, didn't you?
No, computer. I mean,
So am I getting evil from this guy?
yes.
Am I detect evil?
Yeah.
Okay.
So your one ear is flopping.
Yeah.
I hope to treat you to the highest honor I can. You will be permitted to view the birth of a new god.
So, I do have a telepathic line open with Sickle, right? Okay. I'm like, how tough is this guy? You think we should kill him now before we go in that room, or we go in the room to witness the thing first?
Well, I do think you should kill him before he does the ritual, because he'll be a lot tougher after it. And that's
No.
telepathic, by the way.
Oh, so this guy is joining with AI thing to become
that's
God?
the guy. Is that the guy who was?
You've never seen this guy before.
Oh,
This is
okay.
not a guy that you've seen.
Okay, never mind. Let me correct. Well, I don't know, but
I saw
well, we do need to kill the guy who's going to become a god, but it might be easier if there's one fewer. But if you kill him, then it also might alert his attention, but maybe it'll draw him away from the ritual. So I don't really know. Use your best judgment.
I'm more confused now than when I started. Alright, I'm going to turn to, because that was just a line directly to you, so none of you know that we just had this conversation, okay? I'm going to turn to you and just like go like thinking. You have to open the line.
That's what I.
Okay. No, I mean, say hello or something.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to do the
Hello.
Oh my god, this really works. Okay. So, what I'm going to say is we go into this room, pretend to be happy to see birth of God. As soon as we open the door, we kill this guy. Pass it on.
We open door. We kill this fucker.
Now, what was your name again, friend?
Oh, Diego.
Ah, nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you.
Hand extended.
And he shakes your hand.
Yeah, so, tell me, how the skies of Daikon look?
Daikon?
Yeah, Lee, 23, you know? My girlfriend. New flesh.
Never met her.
Oh, that's a
Sorry.
shame. She was such a fan of yours.
I
Kept raving about these skies of Daikon. I was really hoping to check them out before we...
No, you'll have your chance.
Oh, will we? Alright, well, you know, why don't you just go ahead and show us this next room then? Let's get this party started!
Alright. And it's like I'm glad you have not chosen to resist. It's made this much simpler.
Oh, yes, yes.
I bring out a can of blue spray paint and I spray paint a circle on top of the red that I've already spray painted.
And now he's gonna crit fail on his next shot.
Yeah, and he's like, it's nice to enjoy a little bit of civility before I become. He's walking and you're following him.
Oh, right. And I'm gonna distract him, and everyone's gonna hear a
He's like,
aim.
it's nice to enjoy a little bit of civility before I become the avatar of this new god. It's going to be quite the exhilarating experience.
Oh,
But
you're gonna be the avatar, huh?
yes, I probably won't have many chances to, show off my ability for diplomacy.
Alright, so I'm readying an action, by the way, that as soon as he opens the, well, shit, I'm not gonna know what the door to the chamber is. We might have to go through multiple doors.
Or no doors, because the hallway opens into a big ballroom.
I don't know that until we open the door.
Well, no, there's no door.
You could be ready since I'm up here with him.
It's open
Yeah.
planning.
Like,
it's very,
If you guys just
I got the trigger
it's
finger.
very hot.
if you guys just follow a little bit behind,
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
thinking I could be like, now!
Okay.
In the telepathy
Got my
time.
hands on the weapon,
So you
walking
could
casually.
set a ready to action on his signal. If you want.
Yeah, as soon as he gives me the signal, I am charging with my mace and cracking this guy in the head.
Oh, and I would like to sleight of hand my gun.
Okay. Alright, and you
Do I-
enter the main ballroom. It
Oh.
is-
Because I've got sleight of hand too. So.
Basically,
Yeah, I guess
I'm just
I'm-
like, oh yeah, tell me
I'm-
about this thing. It's so great and
On
nice.
this signal, I'm also going to
I thought sleight of hand was like.
hit him with the Dashko.
like stealing or
Yeah.
swapping things. Well, that's I'm like,
What are
oh,
you hitting
yeah,
him with?
you know,
My Dashko.
just kind of
close
sneakily
damage.
moving my hand.
Yeah.
So
I had a grenade.
the main ballroom is,
I roll well.
is decadently appointed with high arches that lead up to
Wait,
the
no, I don't
ceiling,
have grenades yet.
augmented with complex lattice work. The ceiling itself is decorated with crystal chandeliers, and it all seems to be designed to complement the addition of a communication spire in the center. The spire sits gleaming with fiber optic light, like jewels set atop an electronic fitting.
Would I roll like a mysticism to see if this looks like a god transference setup thing? Ascension setup?
Sure.
Message directly to you. Watch.
Oh! Oh!
What?
Wasted! 20! Nat! So
Since,
that'll be a 27 with my score.
since no
It carries over into.
living being has been witness to such an event in known history, you do not know it precisely what it would look like, but you have a feeling in your bones that this is definitely that sort of thing. In fact, Crypto Kyrnos is standing at the base of this spire with his arms raised reverently.
Who's Crypto Kyrnos?
Hold on. Cryptokyrnos is
Did you
somebody
see it?
Lee 23 was mentioning as the leader of New Flesh, potentially.
He was also the person that Sickle had met before when she arrived on this planet.
Which
So
is just
he's
your
also
personal
he also attacked your ship in an attempt to kidnap and all the pods.
Oh, he was the undead dude.
Yeah, he's got a skull face, like with a distended cranium, and plated in nickel all across the
Wow,
body.
how weird. Every mission that we have has somehow culminated into this.
Yeah. It's like it's been going on for a while.
Yep.
Ah. Cryptokyrnos, I see.
He doesn't. The Crypto Kyrnos himself doesn't acknowledge you, but Diego's like, yes, he is already resonating with the spire. It is about to begin.
Ah, yes. Is there anyone else? Do I need to perceive for anybody else?
You don't see anybody else. There's nobody else here. Not in a physical way.
Right. So, what if? I mean, do we have to be quiet? If we interrupt him, does that?
Oh, there's nothing you can do now to stop this.
Oh, I'm not looking to stop it, Fred. Ha ha! No, we're here just as witnesses. We want to be a part of this, and maybe now we could just move.
All right,
forward.
attacking.
Alright.
Roll-in-ish.
Uh,
Okay, for Knack I got 21. I'm gonna actually roll Sickle's Inish too. For Sickle, I got
Oh, are you going up to
11.
him?
yeah, I'm charging him.
yes, for Sickle I got a 4.
Alright, so on my initiative, I got a 12. Or are we rolling initiative, or are we rolling our surprise attacks?
Surprise attacks.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I
I'll
don't
also do a surprise. Okay, yeah, I missed on the surprise attack.
so that's going to be a 21 against like his flat-footed kinetic.
Okay.
And Sickle is not going to attempt a surprise attack because she's still pretending she's...
Oh wait, no, that dude is totally flanked. Well, no, we don't have anybody in front of him for me. Never mind. Okay.
I mean, you would be able to hit him. You pretty much all believe you're able to hit him. But it is reflected back. And you take whatever damage you just dealt.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So I did none.
Yeah.
I've never been so grateful for a 1.
Wink.
And he raises off the ground and he's like, I told you, there is nothing you can do to stop this.
Sense motive?
So we're already attacking.
See if there really is a way.
No, there's not really much you can do. You're in the presence of gods here.
Foots! We need foots!
And Foots is very far away.
No!
He'll be here in 2 clicks.
So
One.
Crypto
Of the
Penis
black.
raises his arms before the spire. Suddenly the ground shake. The sheer and patterned carpets split and masses of pink flesh force their way upward. Not just flesh, but electronic components. Cables insulated with skin, bone-backed chips, and components all wrapped around the spire, binding Crypto Kiernos to it. Dark energy descends from Chernobog's dark star, melding energy and consuming flesh, creates an incomprehensibly disturbing scene. What you see is unimaginable, and it shakes you to the core. Everybody roll a will save.
Oh. Okay. I have a 3 for Knack. Do I have to roll for Sickle on that too?
Do we have the
Yeah.
total to our...
I'm rolling really bad today.
So,
God.
And I got
20.
a 9 for Sickle.
Okay.
20 not natural.
9.
12.
Okay.
17.
You save. The only one who's able to save is Duquesne. Everybody else take 2 wisdom damage.
Holy!
Half health.
Alright, we're back.
Still didn't get it though.
Check, check. Alright, I'll read that last bit again. Crypto Kiernos stands before the spire, arms raised reverently. Suddenly the ground shakes. The sheer and patterned carpet splits. Masses of pink flesh force their way upward. Not just flesh, but electronic components, cables insulated in skin, bone-backed chips and components all wrap around the spire, binding Crypto Kiernos to it. Dark energy descends from Chernobog's dark star. The melding energies and consuming flesh creates an incomprehensibly disturbing scene. What you see is unimaginable, and it shakes you to the core. They all rolled will saves against
Nope, we
it.
get to roll it again.
Nope. And
Yeah, the camera cut out. We get to roll again.
they all failed except for Duquesne, and took will damage. After the birth, you find yourself on a scabbed over section of the planet. The house is gone, but all around you reverberates the name. Parker Nebok. Akir Nebok. And the Chrome Phoenix is forced out of an anus. And it flops out on the surface. And the party, to everybody, Bunny complains via radio. Well, that was friggin' gross. And you hear a voice of from an unseen speaker. I will allow you to live because it amuses me. You will fall to interrupt our grand scheme. You will fail to interrupt our grand scheme, sorry. Our acolytes and our factotums were in place at our birth. We will give you a choice. The wormhole on the left will take you to the ship. Take your ship to Abalon. You will arrive just in time to make some gambit to save Epoch and his acolytes on the surface. The one on the right will bring you just outside the docking bay of Idari, where you could attempt to evacuate and save the Kasathan race. And
Sense mode.
you are more sure of anything that than you've seen before, and also this is the plan that Harkirnabog is bringing to fruition. If you see here, this is actually the solar system map. I kind of jimmied up based on the description of the book of the Packed Worlds. And everything is normal except for a small line that leads from where Idari is into the orbit of Abalon, a collision orbit. So.
All right. How many people do we currently have on the ship who are in good fighting condition? There's Nick, Knack, Sequel, you two, Clack Clack, the contemplative guy, Cortex. Is there anybody else on the ship who's in good condition?
I mean, Jagal could be brought up to decent condition. Kugelfru, Bunny.
Okay, because I have a really crazy idea right now.
What do you got?
So we got 2 wormholes, we got a ship, and we got escape pods.
Be splitting the party.
But that's the thing, I think we have enough for 2 parties. One party take the ship, the other one go crazy assault.
I can pilot the ship.
Let's do
Who
this.
goes where?
I think the riskiest thing is trying to survive in an escape pod coming flying through a wormhole. So I'll take that one.
Okay, but which ones will the escape pods be going through? The options, basically, Idari is on a collision course with Abalon. God damn it, these
The
aliens.
Mercury analog, right? Where
Yeah,
all the androids live?
Yeah, where all the anacytes and androids and robots of various types.
But then there's something else that's happening on there that's going to affect Epoch, right?
Yes, Epoch's was created on Abalon, and his mind, like the circuits that run him, still remain there. Epoch remains there. Epoch is one of the components of Triune, and they're trying to strike at Triune by taking out Epoch and his acolytes and the religious
So basically, we're seeing that they're doing 2 operations at once, right? One against or is the ship flying into Epoch, basically? The Idari flying.
Yes, the Idari is being crashed into the surface of Abalon.
Okay, so actually, never mind. I thought they were doing like the Batman, like you save Robin or you save your girlfriend. I didn't realize it was the same.
Well, you either save Epoch or you save all of the Kasathan race.
Kasathan race, fuck you.
I don't know, if they start taking down a god, that could be even worse than genocide, which I know is rough to say.
Or at least you can evacuate, you can attempt to save Epoch. You can evacuate the city that is Epoch, basically.
I think there would be a bigger reward if we save the race.
And you said Epoch is the place with like the robots and stuff?
Yeah, that's where all or Abalon is where all the robots live. Epoch is on that surface. It's basically a city and a computer.
So there are no like
Well, I think
people, creature things there. There
I
are.
There
mean,
are,
it's a city. Well, I think if
but
we're talking about saving
it's
an
more-
entire species versus saving one city, I feel really bad about not saving the city, but
I would go with the race just because I'm a Xenoseeker. I want to preserve the lives, so that's where my character would go.
I think there would be a bigger payout if we save the race over the.
I'm not
Compute.
opposed to splitting either. That sounds
I'm
like a
saying
best
we
of
could
both
possibly
worlds.
do both.
Yeah, and just logistically, I think if you were to shoot the escape pods, you could probably shoot at them and land them on the planet more easily than they could reach Idari. Idari you'd kind of have to dock with since it's...
Okay, so whoever is going on the escape pods is going to the planet, and whoever...
And do the people in the escape pods have to actually pilot them, or would they just be shot toward them?
They're like rocks, basically, I think.
So,
like
so you
They
wouldn't
probably
have
like
have
a
some
bottle
like basic
rocket.
so you just
thrusters.
so they
Yeah.
don't have to be people with piloting skills.
Yeah, I mean, it would help.
Okay, but it's not needed.
No.
I'm on the ship.
I think if Sickle is really serious about doing something about this, we should shoot her in the escape pod at one of the things.
She's coming with me!
Yep. Alright, so we got Sickle and Duquesne going down to the planet. Anybody else?
And I
You're
look to
I'll be piloting the ship.
So I'll go
Jugal,
with you to
I
save
think.
the race.
Yeah, Jagal.
Okay, I'm like, your friend wanted to be buried in the star. That is close to star.
I don't know, dude. I'm just... Like, everything's happening too fast, man. Can I just, like, take a nap or something?
No, everything has to be fast. We gotta go quick.
Hey, talking about many lives here. There's a chance to be a hero, son.
Man, I'm not any good piloting. Fufem was the real pilot. You guys just go...
You can be a pilot. We don't have to. You don't have to be a pilot. We have so many pilots. You can be you.
That's all we did.
You can co-pilot.
Hey,
You can co-pilot with me.
don't let piloting define your life.
I suck at piloting.
I'm also not piloting.
I mean...
Besides, you won't need to pilot. You'll be shot.
I don't want to be shot.
Down to the surface in the pod. You'll be fine.
You can do it.
You
Make
got
your
friends with
friend
you.
proud. And I'm rolling a diplomacy check on him.
I would like to.
And that is going to suck. That's a 15.
Okay,
Okay, it
what
doesn't
did you
suck as
roll?
bad.
Well, mine was a 25.
Okay. Like, if you think it's what Fufem would have wanted, man, I don't know.
Wait, yes.
I'll go on your crazy space ride.
Yes!
I'm
29.
debating if I should get Foofum out of my pocket. Say, Foofum wanted you to have this.
That would
I'm
be
glad
horrifying.
somebody collected it, at least part of his body.
He wanted you to have this.
We couldn't find the rest.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, I've got more.
All right, and we can
Always be with
figure
you.
out anybody else who would be willing to volunteer between now and next game. We might actually, if people are going to Abalon, there's still the awakened relics on Abalon.
Oh, so I can go and get backup from my crazy friends.
Yeah, perhaps. And also R. Daniel is there, so
Ah!
there's possibilities.
Damn.
I'm staying on the ship.
Yeah, Sickle's
Yeah,
being
damn.
shot and Next staying on the ship.
Nick's definitely staying on the ship.
Yeah.
I'm staying on the ship. I
Well,
wanna be
we
near
can
her.
sort that out between now and next time. But that's the two missions.
And it's
two
probably
next
better
missions.
that way because I feel like the ship would kill Sickle if she actually went on it.
But you know, congratulations, everyone! You've witnessed the birth of a new god.
I feel
And
good about
we
it.
lost. I don't. I feel like I lost wisdom, which
Nobody
is.
died.
And maybe we'll
Speaking
find
of
someone
Lester
with.
Restoration,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
You have that spell.
I don't know if a paladin has that spell, actually.
So I did put that curse in there when I thought we had a cleric.
Are you going to like come up with some plot reason why we suddenly come across?
So it's- So the good news is It is. Oh, nope, never mind. Okay, Lesser Restoration. Restoration is a paladin spell. It's a level 4 paladin spell.
Yeah.
What?
No.
That's lesser?
No.
No.
Lesser is to restore ability damage. Restoration is to remove, what was it? Lost levels. If you
Yeah.
take negative levels.
So, Lesser Restoration is either a level 1 or 2 paladin spell, so I can either cast it now or I can cast it soon, but
We will
I
be getting
can't
that.
cast it until I rest, and I'm about to be fired out of an escape
So
pod.
you'll be able to, on that party, restore it for... Well, actually, that works out well, at least for... Because Sickle's the one who has a score, rolls that depend on the wisdom.
Yep.
Knack has a low wisdom anyway, so it's not going to make a difference to her. I mean, she's going to be slightly crazier than usual, but is anybody even going to notice?
I mean, they have to roll will saves, maybe.
By the way,
She already fails all her will
Uh,
saves.
And let's say,
Oh,
for
can
the
I have
next
my
day,
dice
just
and
so I
tray?
don't forget, go ahead and roll your fortitude. I think it was fortitude.
Me?
Yeah. Let's see if,
Oh, and can I have my dice in the dice jail
was
back?
there anything that would have interfered with video recording? I keep forgetting to ask that.
what do you mean?
Recording. I'm a video.
I rolled a
I'm a
20.
vlogger, bro.
Oh, now you roll an 18.
Yeah, you're outside of all communication at.
Well, I mean, I can't
Yeah.
upload it, but I can record it.
Yeah, sure.
I'm asking, like, is there any electronic interference with
I mean,
recording
during
or-
the process that
Just happened?
yeah, that probably wasn't recorded,
Okay.
so that's not gonna get around.
I
Well,
rolled
that's
a-
good.
Yeah.
Yo, I rolled a 20, so 16 plus 4 fortitude.
All right, you saved against it that time.
Yay.
You have to roll 2 in a row to be cured.
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll another one.
Don't fail me. Oh, 18 plus 4, so 22.
Okay, you're cured.
I am cured.
Now, what was the bad stuff going to be?
It was just filth fever. It would have given him like nasty shits and made him very sick.
Alright.
Can we get him infected again?
Well, thank you everybody for watching.
Yay!
Yeah! I lost my damn ship!